ɛwɔ ɛka ne sɛ Kasi Mobo adwuma yi Patio ɛne Kofi Eric J Bart ne na say Real Magada ma biem wa mo monitor ɛwɔ live for no ɛnya hyɛ me trakra ɛda ma se sɛ ma biem obi atwa mu onya bitie Kofi Tio Eric J Bart ɛne na say yɛnkyia mo yɛ kwa mo no ne aba Madrid for na wi ni UEFA Champions League is celebrating Madrid yɛ kwa mo no ne aba Real Madrid.
Need logic. Believing is enough. Don't count on logic. Logic has nothing to do here. Don't expect the reasonable, nor think in probabilities. Time works differently here. But if all this seems odd, don't worry. You don't need logic. Believing is enough.
Na Madrid for ya bom abasom ewa adwuma amaye ewa the UEFA Champions League title and called this weekend Madrid eboboko no Champions League of the season where a team of the season 2023-2024 say and Esiatia Gregor Kobel goalkeeper FM Borussia Dortmund wanom and omofan Martin ebai omofa Cavada Abranche Matumos ebai Antonio Rudiger and afe Vitinha and some ebai Jude Bellingham and afe Sabitzer Vini Jr. and Hurricane ebai and afe Foden omona best 11 ewa this season UEFA Champions League yabom into this season team of the season and Edason Ore and I report ever na Ore player of the season one more Vini Jr. Champions League player of the season Ekom Edema Vinicius Jr. and a young player Ekom Edema Jude Bellingham Sanko Femian Omehadre and dear friend Edema young player and a best player of the season and I also mom I know a dear friend Mateba didn't 70 demo Manchester Thierry Henry our France this squad no about Olympic Games no and Thierry Henry FM and in this squad aba now we squad in a strong squad and what them about name no ya just a players we bro omudin antimiama na ore said the squad is here of Fabrentia Michael Olise and Michael Olise by of Mateta and Fezare Emery player FM PSG and so Eddie FM Lacazette woman a player so mo Eddie Ebam and Thierry Henry this squad wa dem rem our the Olympic Games no and ya dem Honsem Pideba na Saint-Étienne Omanya promotion FM about French Liga na Mama Saint-Étienne team no na omo ege momo koboy ya womo ane men's omone FC men's na koboy na sa game no mbo wie no dressing room no omanya hwe oman pra omanya bibia omani age womo ye celebration wie say and omo ja dressing room no kwa ne say men's for no omadwa oma palai say Saint-Étienne for omo ni omo huni maba na mabobo kama wia hwe dem dressing room a mo so maja woko and I report from my table in 70p FM Napa Nasa say Udu and Nesetia Madrid Bobo Kodum Poppy Mbappe announcement and then the train and then you ran on the train Mbappe as a Madrid and the announcement you know as a Kylian Mbappe a player of the Real Madrid a Bobo Konania reporter na Mbappe and na Okokrai and no France president your friend Emmanuel Macron one Mbappe de Jean and and they come and in Macron and the general of France omo president na nie one Mbappe na okokache Mbappe oduana ochia na Mbappe France president Busan said to say and was so I'm okay bibia kama and was Martinez be mate some and then you may ombe announcement every amount say o masan o come Madrid was here yes and pa and Mbappe confirm every am France president your friend Emmanuel Macron and also Macron no and one Mbappe general no mudin come say we awon so edinani Real Madrid boboko no and no reporter ba Mbappe HC record and no Madrid presentation or Madrid 4% a record na also in the presentations akosom we as football mo na also players womanya most likes abraya present o ma abranche fan Ronaldo from Manchester to Man United no na 1.8 million likes and onya ya brand presentation no across from Antagola ne dia no to Madrid 944k and no likes onya ya and afa Messi to PSG 850k and Messi and so onya ya enti Ronaldo dia no 1.8 million ya resa Mbappe ebetimi to a brand presentation no and so ebetimi abaso and no reporter ba na Mbappe reporter ba say we remove PSG pictures omo pictures are wo Instagram we delete France pictures we delete Mbappe on Instagram Mbappe before where bra na owo PSG no e say the fans oni ho we tweet na answer we ne start no and answer hwe ne profile na say ready edika no player as the PSG and France ready awase no dia wase no hwini wo atwa so athlete aha eno hana da what delete PSG atem free ho I say dia kra no say dia Madrid na and what na ni che okopo adwuma FM Real Madrid ebobo konani Mbappe and ya tene sem FM naba Mbappe po adwuma say wo hwe say bibia betuma kama FM amana ni reporter ba Ronaldinho Gaucho ewo Champions League final unim ka de buy Rolls Royce na de buy no customized Nike one customize FM amana ni Ronaldinho na emanfo se Ronaldinho nya na nanu na sikasem ho ya diamana na Samuel Tomu na agigi bibi kakra FM amana se ka ese Ronaldinho Gaucho enso atwini eno anu adeba Champions League final London eno a reporter about Jose Mourinho Jose ese we coach FM amafana bache eboboko Jose no onveli no kwasonra wo mu epa coach afani Jose Mourinho awo entume se coach no ebebo adwuma ade amafana bache eboboko Jose Mourinho no na Jose news bi ba esam ode Lukaku and other players be from Roma ebeba Jose see nkam obiate o say munyina Martinez no APSPORTS moya na Martinez say mo ka Lukaku beba any anu so dabi munyina ho na do ka nyina ne say Lukaku any player bia no fi Roma awonu Jose evenum ebeba fana bache
or any player and just to try to be even more direct names of my previous players of my previous club, I want to make it 100% my word. I have zero interest in every player or any player from AS Roma, zero interest. So anything about transfer market and just
and Jose Mourinho says zero interest and want a former team no baby and no some other player be ebaba Fenerbahce evoboko na new reporter Jose Mourinho being the coach of Pamjene na the special one Istanbul my ready for the special one the man Jose Mourinho ya special no my ready Jose epe noise Jose epe controversies Jose Mourinho wait and I'm Jose a special ye tia bibi kakra bi Jose career from Porto to Chelsea to Inter to Madrid to Roma Manchester Tottenham ho nyina Jose a special one ho my ready Istanbul for Jose Mourinho ana
European champion, so I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one. I read something some quote from the worst manager in the history of the Premier League, Frank de Boer, 7 matches, 7 defeats, 0 goals, where he was saying that it's not good for Marcus Rashford to have a coach like me. If he was coached by Frank, he would learn how to lose, because he lost every game. I think the yellow card is fair, because I was rude. But I was rude to an idiot. 3-0.
You lost 3-0.
3-0. Do you know what this means? 3-0. But also mean 3 premierships, and I won more premierships alone than the other 19 managers together. 3 for me and 2 for them. Respect, man, respect. You know, he is a specialist in failure.
Jose Mourinho and Anamania special one to Istanbul. My ready for Jose and Yama when you never because league no so dressing room Yawa our Manchester Mube who beam our Istanbul and no Jose Mourinho and the other SMP FM Eba Mame the Brazilian player I finisher Hendrick near new commercial player next season we play at the Real Madrid Eboboko na Kodano Rock Nation womu akosino onene mame ene ne papa ana afeni team no womu akosha Jay-Z ama Rock Nation oma sign no intimeka se Hendrick and so aye any part of Rock Sports and a reporter benchiese one Vinny Jr. The same agency and no Jay-Z agency no and oma rema yate ensem pete ba krawe yate se Copa America Ebani jersey number 9 one alabesama Brazil and national team the Legends jersey and then Krakra jersey jersey and penny for pa and I said Dama Brazil and no Anna branch of friends Hendrick Besham Dama Brazil abroad Copa America because when you report about Barcelona is a Barca assembly Barcelona Pam coach Xavi and Cheye now the American is Barcelona woman basketball team no coach no and so me it is obe judgment no and no dear Avengers Barca problem no why ho problem no why because say coach nyina ayo madwen sa Barca adwuma no womo ebetimi di ato ho and no the basketball team and them and 70 peteba mame lamini yama ne ani nkoma kra no eguso na hete gym say baya coach na opa no and yama be come ya catch us say Hansi Flick ayo coach we are more physical we are coach we are player na we are lazy on pel into lamini yama atem wodi gym opeja na de no lamini yama no oguso opeja say baya no yama be come fm amalamini yama and no I report heba Ansu Fati a player na Ansu Fati no say Barca yati say akrano epesem osaye player say kwambia so Barca ne de mutru mutan a oni ba bia ko na Ansu Fati report heba ne say was say the all come obi atene so no come new no obeso ye first player obeshe go ediama Barca Spotify Camp Nou the new stadium at Barcelona no obeso no ye first player obeshe go stadium FM ama Barca and we Ansu Fati in summer what them na tudano no na o say ye busane say Barcelona no said the New City na mamene start ni nkoma kakra akra we already start Barca 112 games 29 goals 10 assists or deserve a second chance Barcelona and as a Barca for Ansu Fati na Ansu Fati call because 112 games 29 goals 10 assists at the Ansu Fati say a good start because we know say munya time at the Macrana and you be come at the Ansu Fati na Ansu Fati say coach na friend Hansi Flick no what coach in call the best coach we are some coach way obiani ho na say the OC po coach na baso de na some ohia bibi no na Ansu Fati dia tuda some we coach in war ba and no dear for my deba and then just a 3rd June na okay 2013 Saturday ya ana Neymar ni presentation course will come new Neymar Barcelona wo mo eto Neymar mo present Neymar Camp Nou na 3rd June 2013 and a reporter for my tebanti Neymar na Barcelona for no match say Neymar almost happen Neymar as a Neymar na yeguso ya monitor situation Neymar to Barcelona and dear benne ana ya kan wasam diama so mo present in no 2013 3rd June and a reporter Cristiano Ronaldo reporter my banasane pano and Cristiano Jr. o de nebato so amame Cristiano Jr. as a crono we say the new message kwa o ma breaki and Anasa Academy no wo ma breaki na ma crono private you can say coach way one ana Ronaldo afana mane bana one day akrano jumanti akrano what breaking ma breaking season no Ronaldo bano and the private coach no one mo training or training the bano said be akra enye lazy or no enye rusty and Ronaldo bano Cristiano Jr. Ghana Premier League players mo break am ya there akrano Ronaldo ekwa bia ne ba be fa so top player bia ɔfa so odi adwuma na ana Ronaldo pa no pa ɛno ɛyɛ diefo no mate banchi mpanifo no mo hwɛ akra mu nsu Ghana Premier League players edu ba bia mo break here na ne mo nsoma yɛ personal training na enu ma etima yɛ kama ɛno ɛyɛ diefo no mate ba Ronaldo di vacation our the Red Sea ya hwɛ Ronaldo kakra opo adwuma ɛto no ɛno ɛyɛ diefo de ba Ronaldo ɛpo adwuma opo adwuma Ronaldo ni o Red Sea ɔsɛ ɔgyina home season wabrɛ nasa omo epomode senka omo betuma gi title enso antimi amaso na mo reporter eba ne se Ronaldo no ejana na so e vacation e the Red Sea a opo adwuma no e Series 7 and e de no nsam eba Ronaldo say udu Asia udu India we popular e India for no we e cat wo mayama Ronaldo enti udu Kerala and then other cities you can say India and as I'm to Accra wo ma draw CR7 kronum ano Ronaldo is any popularity and so India there say was three pa and deba minim say omo pen say Ronaldo Saudi Arabia no dabi omo ebenya Ronaldo am one so abebo adwuma ene Saudi and I say India and report ever mame Messi ni ani nkomo Messi Ronaldo ba mame Messi our Argentina camp wakodu Argentina womu camp omu base wo US of A ahead of Copa America no because in junior ni Messi na kuta ne bag chroma top player bena onama ono abeguta ne bag monka bi wo mu metro bi mame top player be Messi na kuta ne bag wo dem Kudus and they can say paternum eba o ma kuta mu bag Messi and so kuta ne bag wa camp and no the world champion and yet no some ateba Leo Messi and no bibia kama FM Messi na Adidas for no omo Adidas mami Adidas 5 F50 boot no omo diaba no na players no ebe show Euros eno ana players no ebe show Copa America eno ana down no 5 and that's F50 booter Adidas ate ngaba latest no ana yeyipim ate amawa enya semeto new reporter ba Michael Carrick name unya do and Middlesbrough reporter ba no say manager a opo adwuma to so 3-year deal and adama Michael Carrick as omo adwuma and from ama club no and I reporter free Michael Carrick na so ye FM naba mamenko England woman comes this year and then you make game baba so na yahwe reporter men say can say England woman camp unya do camp wa Euros na eba no meti Harry Maguire sem wapra enti woman first game against Serbia abede esem obetimi abobi eno aye reporter ba Harry Maguire ntimi my first game and from my England our Euros na me adoma eno eba so Friday we be na watwe and your boy Euros na no aye reporter eba nti ahwe se bibia betimi kama FM ama Abrant Harry Maguire na o hwese de nei wo mu game on mo bebo anwumrei eno aye friendly game a wo mu ne boss na Govinia FM Pioneer England esquad metem Abrantia ye feno Mago hey and after Abrantia ebereche eze wono enso be starting game no and you Crystal Palace omo top players ni no wo mu ebetima starting game no FM ama England for no also the possible 11er and no player Jordan Pickford ebetima starting game no Trent Alexander-Arnold Mark Guehi Kevin Trippier and after Abrante Declan Rice, Conor Gallagher and after Abrante James Maddison, Jack Grealish, Cole Palmer and after Oli Watkins Womo and the possible 11 of them England Abromo and some Bobos Nagema and Abasso friendly game Abasso I them and 70 Pedema England coach Gareth Akas ahead of the gamer and then Abasso coach and somebody had to do my prepared team for gamer Abasso a preparation or more prepared set up England ebejina ye ewo Eurosa Basuentie coach ayefane Gary Southgate.
4 or 5 of the guys are not with us yet. That's been the same for the last 2 of the tournaments. Of course, Qatar, we didn't have anybody until 5 days before the first game. So some players need minutes. You know, some players are short of minutes. The whole group that have been with us for 5-6 days have had a couple of weeks without a game, so everybody's going to benefit from that. So there's a big physical aspect to what we're looking at periodisation wise, and then an opportunity to see some combinations, see people in different positions perhaps, some players with fewer caps than others that international experience, playing at what will be a brilliant atmosphere, is always important. So lots of different objectives, and I think the boys will play well. I like how they've trained. They've come with a really good mentality all week, and looking forward to the game.
Anyone summer coach your friend Gary Sage jadi out to injury situation so can be at John Stones Luke Shaw and Afe Anthony Gordon no saying injury situation is it come out of the game Basu and Enyumri.
How that might impact their involvement in the tournament potentially in a 26.
All are progressing well, so we're pleased with the progress they've made. None of them will be involved tomorrow. Same tomorrow for Bukayo, and probably the same tomorrow for John Stones. Everybody else will be involved.
Can you update us on Bukayo Saka and John Stones? Because we saw them out on the grass.
John, because he reported a bit later, so hasn't worked with us for the number of days, so better for him to follow an individual programme for the next couple of days. Bukayo's fine, he's progressing well, but the periodisation we've taken from his injury is to rest tomorrow, and then he should be available for Friday.
Can you talk to us individually about each of Maguire and Shaw and Gordon?
Go second guys in okay for England camp no na Jude Bellingham winning the Champions League or England player about the Mamadu weekend year our London Wembley and waje coach Ekasai for Jude Bellingham winning the UEFA Champions League.
Performing, he's had a fantastic season to join the biggest club in the world, and perform in the way he has throughout the season has been an incredible year for him. Absolutely delighted for him to win last night. Obviously Jayden was playing as well on the other side, and Jamie, so we had players involved on both sides that we didn't have any favourites as such, but for him to cap that season with winning a Champions League has been a phenomenal year for him. Absolutely delighted for him. He's had a fantastic season to
live on APTV, AP Radio 105.7. APSPORTS is airborne. Yedim komo, here we go. Yankwe, na yanhwe bibi kakra. Yedim komo, England supporters ni be on coach Yefeno Gary Southgate and Afe Eric Ten Hag being the coach for Manchester United. Say, boy, I feel Jadon Sancho as woman in neglect our issue ebaye supporters not show my dream. Sen kese coaches no bibi the fan Ten Hag and Gary Southgate.
It's a tough position to be in terms of, although recent form has picked up, I don't think you can overlook the form of guys like Palmer and Saka and Foden, and it's a tough position to be in terms of England, but I don't think the door is closed, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, all he can do is keep pushing himself. In terms of Ten Hag, I honestly do think kind of Sancho was a little bit in the wrong in that situation. I think he should have maybe just apologised, took the professional route type of thing. But listen, everyone handles things in their own way, do you know what I mean? And I think Ten Hag kind of handled it correctly.
Listen, if his armpits are in the air on Saturday, and people are saying that because Southgate's going to be there for sure, that man will be there. So I think if he pulls out a good performance, then those managers are going to be looking at it like we might have to reconsider where we are. Obviously, if Ten Hag has even the manager
Sancho and Omoka on coaches ni me no Senko me bibi na nkomre support boy no on actions no etime to dwa no tie bana diamete say unya hwe Champions League champion Mame Brahim Diaz Mika say odu Morocco oko Morocco sesi shede baya oko national team no na oma prepare na oma bo qualifies no Brahim Diaz Morocco player no we win Champions League with Real Madrid and a reporter Tony Cruz Saturday no Mame Tony Cruz make it 20 you can say line breaking passes will game and course matter and 20 line breaking passes TV so nam lines no opo adwuma pa enom Tony Cruz ni say panel ne ba omo aba be chechem adwuma adwuma enem opo ye emo me ade ensem ne pede ma na Italian national team no problem anaba Italian national team Luciano Spalletti asem asi players ni bebrepra na players ni pra na dream players omo mixi heroes dem ama Italian football na say national team no dream Sandro Tonali and after Destiny Odoji and so account Francesco Acerbi account be ultimate say players no Nicola Zaniolo omo enyina players omo account Jojo Descavani woman nyina players woman chimianko Hadri Domenico Berardi woman account be as a boys no some Hadri we got time way and they said omo eprano and so about Hadri pa Arsenal Bobo kono 22 players and omo and some release omo Arsenal 22 players and Arsenal release omo na boys na Arsenal ejomo kwa na Mohamed Enani die on the ne bantem SM obekoya kan wasama chew wone Abranches Cedric Soares nemo Noah Cooper and afi Omari Benjamin Atawo Konko womunyina Arsenal for age 22 players omasaka womunyina womo contract abawie anam womujo mu kwan amoma kwanu ya reporter ba Takairu Tumiyasu a player dema Arsenal na sakoda we orenitia we tram Japan womu ekampa utimi say yes ni haircut in a new one cra and Abranches na Japan womu ensom training ground so eno Takairu Tumiyasu ninsam and ya dem to Japan eno reporter na Chelsea Enzo Maresca say ono and hey okoye adwuma no 5 years plus 1 year additional and on option of the Emma Enzo Maresca say ono no ma point no esem omo adwuma no emfama Chelsea eboboko na new reporter ba her picture na daso we mienu her picture we sa picture we na all Man City na obo adwuma as assistant coach them Emma Pep Guardiola and omutra picture we na o picture ni din a eden na hu say Enzo Maresca on Pep Guardiola as a difference be anim hwomutino na ohwomanim no as omusepa obi anka nchewa abe din se bia obewu difference no hwe picture we pa ya obewu se Enzo hwenitino na we hwenitino pako ache kakra Pep Guardiola Enzo ngade James Pep adwene na Chelsea we dey Pep dey na and what dem eba we will soon dey from Pep Guardiola who no a report eba ya dem and somebody play tema na we the picture be on West Brom na enasem go to akra or started the ball no na no so yezo na ball no oni ball kakra na mum wanti afa ball no anko ba biasa onye Enzo Maresca ono eni ono na hwe no no e wo na TV no so a ya de ensem play tema way e ni playing this the playing timer na ono apo adwuma as a player and ya de some pedeva na always said the contract no esim natia what the 6 staff members and abeba coaching staffs no what the makumako 6 and abeba compensation Chelsea betu 10 million euros and Chelsea the Blues wamom betu ade ama ene team na no a reporter if for my table and later server na me aduma euros no basom ene Allianz Arena ubenya Chancellor of the Germany, the German Chancellor Olaf, and then Allianz Arena. Olaf now no the Chancellor of Germany, and after tournament director, Philip Lam, and also Mekoi, and after the CEO, and some Adama Payamunchin, and also echoing to her woman, Ominano A special more preparation ahead of NA Sadia and Yomavesia Kokama, Ama Euro 2024, and no Basso no a reporter Mark Andre Testegen, reporter and say ne oko training, Emmanuel Kama, Omumani day off, Mark Andre Testegen, joining training there, one in the teammates and Romuno, over that time Olante Yana, Omu Echacha, Omu Chacha boys no, Abraunum, Lebeduenes and Yasim Vitokra, Mark Andre Testegen, and the attendance and Pim, Adebano Pojuma, said a baby Bianso. Abe kama eno aye dia bentu obedu ye no na teammates no bia aye ready ocha obia aye for the benchi ora Mark Andre and Ocean Testegen and Odekakram Eddie Tuja. Yavi and Simon Pete Bana El Nasa Bobo Kono womum ene Casemiro Diano Diakodu and omo ye around 77 to 85 million euros ana enasa Boboko no Ronaldo team no ehwesem omo ene Casemiro enso edo no bekọ akọwie na enuoma ye kama team na tenase ye ba na ya ba beto asom ediama na fi enuoma timi akoyi pa eno kakra efrio ede benti no ewonsem eno nemom ye ba nya ya ba be analysis na mana Facebook messages kakra na memfambo aboamo na tiefo panel emrem no mu machiw madwen presido se bibia boko de president amamente wonka presido no wow ni mo ho Adai Collins say watching the show live inside Jacobu Crow from greetings to Sir Evans of Evans Phones and Adai Collins je odiaba Kwame we afio say please Capo today is my wife's birthday Mrs. Laurentia be Lori Tausay and her birthday in wishing happy birthday in Famano and no a lovely husband I no Mr. Riafe Kwame and a day message aba and some and Raymond Boatin so the fire emoji sato actually Dr. Odani Macro Johnson was a fantastic work couple and what by Black Josie I was some Black Josie watching the show live from Atunsu and what the second and so share second the blogger say biaboko there Yusuf Ibrahim was I think they should give it to Jude Bellingham and no Balando Nasamani Kano Kwaku Ghana was watching the show live from a Bradunkwao. Keep up the good work and one no dear to achieve I doing some Batimono Atnas Eba later Eba be ready diaka at the Amakobi from Pong Kobi so all monetized and then the live on Facebook say we be okay dear war. I be a fatness Mammy Remy na yenin komo Borussia Dortmund for supporters no ka omode ko stadium ni ye yibima we crack count we say they mun lose game no say trata was den anu moteso wo mode ko no Borussia Dortmund wo ma disappointing papa
Gabo
Borussia Dortmund disappointment ne say bo na ye ko no na amanfo ni gidie wo mu bebre die na emom na ebi so gidie say we squad wo mu woni ball no ma ba do this level
squad no way
ne do mu boy do mu she PSG na Madrid bre o de kan kre first half bre dey mimo chances assess ye ni ade na nke hey but normal
na me wo de enye japade o na me wo
not mon for de be ya no ayi
Kabu na me wo enye japade
be ya no ayi
na me wo enye japade enka
they say mama Madrid ma league na Farmers League Champions League
ma me enwu anka ne kuro yawu ekuro nsu na ku ma me o ti ma me enwu anka ne kuro yawu
but the Madrid for say you for them ready ba no mbia omu yes Madrid the mbia
some respect on the name
5 years be as you free na that team nya biji was and one the Don Casimi Florentino Perez was a Madrid is a way of life if you want to understand life study Madrid
na life was untimi ntiase unze oju abrabo no dwen ho a onte abrabo ase because na me to na mbuso obi say what is the meaning of life because ya sorry ya jare ya be adwuma na ya wo kra na akra ketua benyini ko school ya adwuma wanyini de betem penten kwa be wi achi no yesi wo wu enti abrabo ni nyina no ase ya say what ya say enti no enti ye bebre ye koba ye pesca ye we ye ko school ye pa body ne ho ne ma nyina no obewie ne yesi wo wu enti odwina brabo ho ana unti ase enti no you have to do what you can do so that as enti umre yimu no
now I do
obeti ya na waye
na so aye ni
oh ye no waye ye no abo brabo papa what you say
now you cry abo ni akase
exactly enti no say Madrid no a way of life odwin ho unti ase enti no they are building that legacy no years to come ye generation ye nyina ebe wu akọ omo mbeba no ombedi ho nkomo who's the 50s the ye sha say Madrid G50s no e say abagimi bre yensu ye bre yusu ye modern era they are still dominating
njade ne de sha
ti ye betwam ombeba chi ombaka say o ye abagimi bre ombesa be dominating it's a way of life
okay let us see Pustaco Jr. or say I'm watching the show live from Somenya. Congratulations to Madridistas. We go for Apollo 16 next season. Oh, chairman, best RGBM 16. Well, big brother Brem. Oh, Mati. Arehu is it Champions League you cry be start abwa e do say cast mad daje
amanfo bledi
nanke de amamo
say pain go straight to Camp Nou
eno Arehu say me say Fedi Valverde ba no celebration on Saturday na ye de akra na tra Champions League trophy so ati sa konya ho na say
so what now
trophy na team bi nya bi a me say me bo team bi adi o kroma o som kra ha so tro abedi no ye assess dwa mo bi Fedi Valverde batte so
Arsenal
we dey memo bi adi wa dey Mr.
Man use o mebe ho na
big brother
Chelsea baby amuna mu ide ne Maresca se be
trophy mo we
no dem no
o team sa assess dwa
onyi no ni mbo msu benya bi age
trophy amanfo pe no pe bi age den no o papa jibi na onya bi teso
ne papa agi tu o
ana onya bi teso wodi bi adani akonya me dem nkahwe na asna fo chewa efedodo
Madrid
big
team na FSA
yeni gomo
Capo.
Oh yes hey
Yeah, Capo.
Azemu avende enoma yeni gomo Champions League in January be sim the next 20 minutes in remana Yamagana for when be incidents be why anti asiye as a may would be a course on the pitch now. You didn't come
and some day be brace your game in him now. I think the good side is Madrid the team really Apollo 15. That is 15 times or UEFA Champions League finals no. Open more finals na Madrid wako finals than any other football club. And Wajike Senso chain will be and because was so check it from 62 to 81. That was the last time Madrid lose against any other football club into the finals. But then Mami Weshi will be her birthday or Bobo Division 2. That is Obo Frank or your captain Eagles FC or Division 2 side. It's Obo Masha say you no amount. TNC be able who top club or Ghana Premier League name. To Obo Frank Capito Eagles FC. Me church up Raz Bikini as me wish you happy birthday nti. Ye be ye dwuma de free honum na bibie timi akoso na Saturday and I think say we saw a cluster of Galazaka match free the side of Real Madrid Dortmund aside, and then Makacho say in the last 4 years apart from last season who say is Inter Milan against Manchester City, a label Man City as a home side or the Champions League, in all aspects of the last 4 games that you are going to the finals, will be a label no way be a boss or a quiet favorite so bit imagine the UEFA Champions League. But yes, that starts on Saturday and I think say it me show up but then you see the classical nature of both coaches. That's Don Carlo Ancelotti and then the likes of Edin Terzic. And seeing these classical coaches, how they were able to mount that good strategies to make sure say maybe defined on a real moment in football was very, very, very good. And then so into the first half, acquire Dortmund for so outclassed Real Madrid Football Club in the very first half. It was very good. It was just a tactical approach at Edin Terzic AUZ, and this particular tactical approach will usually be against Atletico Madrid, will usually be against PSG Football Club, and also usually be against Real Madrid Football Club. And it was just classical in a sense when Edin Terzic or Bobo Naso who say wo as opponents good and dangerous paces and I say attackers are or more great speed or meet my tackle in more possessive football or no the obey and say obetimi initiative on one kasa original fundamental tactical approach on be using it will be using the stick clap low system. The stick clap low system just invert of the Catenaccio system so one the 3-5-2 system. It will be sure say or the 3-2-5 system. The 3-2-5 system is obenya just 2 single pivot to make them fin ho. No we throw more substyles at their core anymore. That's the 5 overload of players into the offensive half of one kasa opponent. So it means switch that particular display now or no be making sure so the more attacking system of football at their on the side. The same thing applies to Real Madrid Football Club. Madrid about the 4-3-3 system, but in the 4-3-3 system now going into the second half of that particular field. Or about the 4-3-1-2 system. 4-3-1-2 system, they say Jude Bellingham will be initiating as a creative in that particular
sense behind the likes of Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo de Goes. It is also this particular system. Equire identity effort so outclass Don Carlo Ancelotti in the first half, and they said, "Obetimi initiate the man zonal marking at their share on only big players or more that particular side." Or it was myself Sabesta, Utimi automated the likes of Toni Kroos in that particular first half. So had the likes of Emre Can or Utimi for Papa and say Jude Bellingham. So had the Papa and say Reyes and Utimi for Papa and say Vinicius Junior. So three big players are transitions in the Real Madrid Football Club. Omutimi ensure say Madrid air transition now. Omubetimi create a lot of overloads. It's here the likes of Dortmund Football Club. No, you could easily influence the likes of Dortmund side and then test and making sure say Obetima initiated the zonal marking zone. Etimi outclassed this number of players. And so Vinicius Junior was marked out. The likes of Jude Bellingham was marked out, and then Toni Kroos too was marked out in that particular transition. Now in the 4-3-2-1 system, Don Carlo Ancelotti about the high pressing system or the high line. So about the high line, boss, in the high line, Nipo Betimi has shared the transition as in the pressing trigger. And this particular sense enough. The Betima trigger those passes, no Betima making sure so Betima ball direct passes into the left zone of Real Madrid Football Club. Or Moncasa tight corner angle spaces, was Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos the pressing trigger on which the likes of Real Madrid Football Club. And the intention who sound catching the players and they say the moment who say Toni Kroos ashes obey the transition because transition boss or no bench or no by the phase one progressor of the transition side of Real Madrid Football Club. It is on no chance or a transition now. Nipe was so bad anymore ever marking out getting closer to the ball, no making sure so by a lot of interceptions against Toni Kroos no will be Sabesta. It's the check ball and Sabesta bono. The moment to bounce Toni Kroos benya born, you will see a certain zonal marking Sabesta be movie about because Sabesta no in the sense of the midfield now no as a boss to boss midfielder. But the moment to be moving out Abba into the attacking third of Real Madrid Football Club, on one case defensive half no or better than a typical number 10. Typical number 10 no better than they say obey making sure so be marking out Toni Kroos from that particular line. And to the check a coin of us will mark out Toni Kroos in that particular left side hono. Or making sure say Toni Kroos nya bonus will possess or no bit mark it out. Now, yes, argument we and Emre Can make sure to be mark out Jude Bellingham and Reyes and to be making that particular creative overloads or no. It was the left side ho. It's only in the left side no. And then tell a creative two overloads or honum. Matson it me a supported Reyes and ho. The moment I say Vinicius Junior benya born, ubenya two left backs and I say two center pairs so be making sure to be mark out Vinicius Junior from the game. And clearly you could clearly see say no more yet do that particular 10 boss. A coin move from the 5th to the 10th minute no. And then who say no, the likes are Real Madrid Football Club, about the high pressing system of football no. So are you list mistake the defensive backline bit my mistake, I'm making my ball nache. And I'm making sure so bit my inventing Matson, I'm not by from right full back into the midfield position of Dortmund Football Club. Into Eddie drop that particular picture mame. Kwayana Matson ever so inverting from that particular right back position. No be share the midfield I'm making sure Emre Can be drop it deep. Ababeka the two center pairs no, and so this particular means they say Slotterbeck ebitima open up wide. Now much humans so open up wide. Aqua can Reyes and ho that particular left side ho. And Emre Can and that particular holding midfield player or no better say the transitions at the other side of Borussia Dortmund. Or yes, a particular changes in the tactical analysis we are pen to making sure say or dominating in offensive display of Real Madrid Football Club or one case opposing half. Or yes, I didn't you know. And not channel that particular position from the 3-5-2 no code the 3-2-5 system. That means about the steep clap low system. In fact, you want to buy a club because Ubanya Papa if I say Emre Can on Ujina as a holding up midfielder, Matson aging him abo as a boss to boss midfielder. So meaning say Julian Brandt ebo as a creative midfielder boss. Not Jadon Sancho akunenim as a pacer. Now Ubanya Papa your friend say Karim Adeyemi or no betima making sure say obe out with the likes of Danny Kavaya from that particular right side. It's a lot of transitions Dortmund for Timinya against the side of Real Madrid Football Club. So this is it. Okay. Now Oba say Emre Can now drop Papa deep no. Now check the number of defenders or more into the midfield. Sure, I Matson baby now 5 solid midfielders no mujin finfi. Meaning say 5 solid midfielders or created the mid block system. No making sure we create a lot of overloads when him share into the defensive setup of Real Madrid Football Club. How many attackers now? 3 attackers. Over here no. The person watching say created that with now expanded the porosity nature of Real Madrid Football Club defensive setup. So to me expand here. baby the ball the fan will be the right position. Right position when the Dani Kabaya and Raboni show you who's Dani Kabaya a lot of offensive overloads. Known to me and recover back to baby and baby papa friend say carry my ade imijinano. So I had that particular overloads now. One they met me I had that cover up on the side of Dani Kabaya. And papa say Federico Valverde. But Federico Valverde so no keeping in mind insert say the likes of Tony Cruz and Luzubo on a pair. Or no the best where that particular centric midfielder no be as a neutralizer Madrid from Finfi on into Enra. Born now Federico Valverde boy no born the two positional roles. Or born as a neutralizer, or born as a boss to boss midfielder, or also born as a immediate succession plan for the right back position. So Omoya side we are. Nipo betting me, I'm making sure so betting my close marking zone. I'm marking out these midfielders from that Borussia Dortmund side no will be prepared say Eduardo Camavinga and boss Enra. Interception on Eduardo Camavinga the side of Real Madrid Football Club was 15 interceptions. Making sure say Onubetima close up the gap between the likes of Sabesta and Emre Can. Onejuma Onyano no. Then you talk about Tony Cruz in the midfield. Tony Cruz this season. Sorry, Tony Cruz numbers for them Real Madrid Football Club. It is very, very perfect in that particular regard. Sorry, Tony Cruz, or born in that particular left midfield for Real Madrid Football Club. Meaning say Oba Monday, Ebenya a lot of space to operate. But over here, because of Jadon Sancho, a pacing nature, not only me and Benedimintino, the side of Tony Cruz ever rely on that particular left flanks. Now for Monday, Akunenim Kakra in that particular central midfield of the opponent of Borussia Dortmund. But so I said anywhere, the person who initiated that passes and the attacking third will be Tony Cruz. But boss, Tony Cruz Enra. Over 91 passes, accurate passes at Real Madrid Football Club. And on Tony Cruz, 80%.
Wow.
80% no to me. The breaking line passes and with me breaking line in the defensive setup of Borussia Dortmund boss was 10 breaking line passes to me into the game. It tells you how important Tony Cruz is when it comes to this particular level of competition. In the finals, you see Tony Cruz will deliver at the highest peak. But boss, into the second half, I can't just say Borussia Dortmund dominated Madrid for in the first half. But into the second half, Kwan Ben Suna, Don Carlo Ancelotti, also changing the system of the 4-2-3-1. And man call the 4-3-3 system. And making sure so add a lot of numerical superiority into the attacking third of Borussia Dortmund. I couldn't fast here and say, Oba making sure so better creating the dynamic fluid football. And what the attackers name. So this time around, no. Papa say Emre Can all marking out Jude Bellingham from that particular game, no. Who say Jude Bellingham ever static attack anymore. But this time around, no. Oba go into the penalty yard box and making sure say Vinicius Junior cutting in swing passes and they run the penalty yard box anymore. Papa Jude Bellingham will be the immediate person with my creative chance and also with my clinical enough to tap in and making sure to best score most of the goals in that particular side. Into boss, look at the timer. Jude Bellingham, I say, creative chance, and I say the time or shall I say or set chances in the second half. That time, no. Now Papa say Don Carlo Ancelotti, I'm on a step ahead. So encore into the penalty yard box. No making sure say Reyes and marking out Vinicius Junior. Now Vinicius Junior to me in swing passes and found cut across into the penalty yard box. Or no say bond the bar or making sure to beat my that particular set pieces here and the Real Madrid Football Club. But then another thing that sounds here and say in terms of set pieces, Madrid ensure set pieces, especially corner kicks. When they beat me anymore, the first progress to beat my head the ball into the penalty yard box and Dani Kabaya. And this time around, Dani Kabaya so check here. Madrid go into it, not so more penalties and also more corner kicks. All the players are more winning in Akum inside. This time around, Tony Cruz finding the feet of Dani Kabaya. So Obechi Nenimu Abba. When they mark out Dani Kabaya, a nucleus full crook, and obaning to the extent of head the ball in the height level. I'm a bonako into the penalty yard box. Babos, no beer and ya where said Dani Kabaya, every match and not that particular header no. And they'll go into the goal post and making sure they go in the share. It's a headed ball and a share. Then you check about the second goal. It was meaning say not pressing football not Don Carlo Ancelotti elbow into the second half no. Now I'm Ian Matson, I am confused because over here they are inverting no as a midfielder. The moment no benya born a pair, you see the pressing nature of the attackers of Real Madrid Football Club. Jude Bellingham be presso. Rodrigo de Gues be preso, Vinicius Junior be preso, even Federico Valverde na you didn't know I'm marking out the likes of Karim Adeyemi no also be preso. So 4 attackers na pressing in that particular sense. Onya ball no as a young player, only experience no ever form or also a passable no konechi no say that particular transition na Dortmund for you know. It's a whole and the man some mistake in the buyer Madrid for that ball share. But then when you check about the project of Florentino Perez aye Ediama Real Madrid Football Club, it took just one person to do that project, and it's Juni Calafat. She quite of us echo far the likes of Vinicius Junior didn't free Brazil by. She quite of us who for Rodrigo de Gues didn't free Brazil at that particular side Santos didn't buy in 2018. Vinicius Junior every the side of Fluminense is buy in 2017. Or share the rate that this particular 2 Brazilians are having a close impact on Real Madrid Football Club team now, boss is solely exceptional. The likes of Jude Bellingham, the eye-catching nature of Jude Bellingham, so bit replacing the in-depth magical school who have created a lot of chances. The man Madrid no is solely exceptional. But then you talk about Dani Carvajal, the rate at which you free Bayern Munich and as a Bayern Leverkusen a buy, or couple that particular season alone a buy. I did 24 trophies. The likes of Real Madrid Football Club no is solely exceptional. Okay. Then you talk about the spiritual nature of Real Madrid Football. That is where I don't want to have a lot of compromises on that. Okay? It's because of the spiritual life in football. Just like you were saying, say Florentino Perez say the way of life, football near Real Madrid. Yeah. What I say, then the meaning drink on Real Madrid the way of life, and the answer of the biblical thing, but the way of life only is Jesus Christ and the meaning drink. But you see, and on the MC or no one, and Jesus as him no your practical life. Practical life. One year, someone said, hey, the woman's not their practical life. Spirituality, seeing their quas, sorry. Yeah. Your quas just for our spiritual wealth to actually grow. It is our spiritual wealth, it grow. Sure. And a bit more incur success in your physical world. And you're not correct. But the OG no OGD. It's a mental call Sibelis or no Cosum Bosom. It's a mechanical say. In 2017, sure, Madrid edged the Champions League, no? Yeah. It did drop a picture, no, man, that 2017 picture, no? Okay. Omoko Cathedral de Amuneda. And a Bishop Cabo Cano, boss, but Cathedral says that cathedral, and your cathedral be a keko, and your bosom the chassis. So, Omo opinion for hostels. Oh, you want to so Madrid Krumo, that's the one you're baby in that. That cathedral, and a Hona Oko Equada, and you're free. Oko Bompire. Priest now Otiano no. Hey Bishop Cabo Cano. That particular cathedral where Enra Omoje the Champions League no. Cathedral hono makot neko dase no. Oti asema Bishop Cabo Cano kai. Was it Jesus thanks you for bringing the trophy home? Waka Jesus Christ. Was it Jesus? Was it Jesus thanks you for bringing the trophy home? We as a dom the koi. Where Bishop Cabo Cano, where 2017 trophy now Florentino Perez a call and the call honour no enunini. Okay. No one sounds what shows it is a drop and rap picture and sounds to be the all players no more call on so and right there no. So spiritually, Real Madrid Football Club no. Fundamentals in almost spiritual background in the football. In the world of football, Madrid to me ensure say. Even the football governing organization, friends, FIFA no cramp no. Madrid had a hand in it. Established
current state of picture in it.
Yes, current state. Look at this priest. Oh, Mateo. Need to drop the current one. No, not drop baby and natural could not say bias. No.
Hey, Madrid for no.
So clearly, football is not only dual on tactical grounds. You can have all your tactical ability. But then it will take one just spiritual background of a football club to outwit you. And what did he? Apollo 15. Just you know, Apollo 15. That's no.
Into as a mother just a pandit. Scientifically, born I bono. You're born pitch so.
You're born pitch so. I think so. I think so. Yeah. In a case. When I mention them in the fire or the four or Breduma and Fabin Town, Opa, Kuku blocks, 1,000 blocks. So Yanko Point, Tunes running free to one farm, Mawa, Unyida. That is it. Over here, no, the fundamental basis of Real Madrid Football Club is built on spirituality. Look at the clear chances at first half. Dortmund for Unai.
They
should have ended the game. They should have ended the game. But over here,
but me no, they all kind of mean doubt because we are see you soon you're black.
Yeah,
and football and Kazan from and I do go many spirit and I have but and only media mean family GDN and share no be breeze.
Did you not mean function be brain say? Did you not mean function be brain say?
Yeah.
Team Bia with me mount to good tactical strategy beyond with me winning football matches.
Of course, yeah.
What I say? But at the end of the day, the body in America say not lack in the side. The body in America say not lack in the side. Ain't the way to me winning game lack na then a spiritual thing. Hey, so football it has aura. Aura no is the spirit around the football game na here bono. It's at the end of the day, so one climaxes to the aura now. Forget it, you will never win that particular league, and that's that particular cup.
Yeah, tinti aura no Kasama Madrid. But dear mommy on the you. It got to a time a Madrid so called troughless na sadi we or no mun check up. On said it's you. Now we like no who, na bosom no who, no mo koyo ba no munji. So I do baby, so I believe in generation beyond the
so say me bow. What we said last time, we break room at the animal. We break room at Temple near Stadio Olimpico Nema. We break statue near Wono. But breaky FC Barcelona Camp Nou. Almost the natural order. Even Chelsea. Almost own ten no more. Boss.
But Chelsea will be a night that I didn't who
was they?
Chelsea have here we.
Was they?
House of four more. House of four where you be Mukoran. Your friend say,
House player Bena. You try. Has player been in China. The picture by na Bansere bonus na Apejano. Has player be say
Bansere was all quite refinity because Bansere Mobo, Kabekano, go Bansere Bobo and Kabekano.
Because a Bansere Bobo.
But I know Kuama.
Meaning say or spirit. Or spiritual force be na pushing na Bobo no. Like I said, you may say spiritual force being pushing my uncle higher. I can't wait to make him say.
So
you should believe, say, in every activity there's a spiritual.
Oh, I know there no doubt. I know the womb, but football and Kasa as an activity. I mean, say science. No, you're more than BBA womb.
Science,
scientifically, coach tactics. Any player, what do you have the bebo? Then spirit no babo. I want malamu ajibinda.
Make us in Miatro. Coach tactics and Kenra. And intensity tactics will team initiating it was more than Don Carlo Ancelotti there. Initiate almost 5 tactical methods to me at the likes of Real Madrid.
Into the second half, now then Ancelotti be
just one simple touch. One simple touch. It was a tactics. But maybe person sure. Maybe person sure say.
Tactical variation. What be starting in?
Maybe person sure say. Untimi spirituality.
She encourage anymore. Yes, you womb. But enye no na ma de ye.
Osinye na man
no na ma football will be winning and no spirit bia ntimi mo be winning ball baby ah then so ball no ya bobi yes winning ball no
unim ene sanka sanete de a unse senka ye kwa asore a anase nka ye Nyankopon ya so no senka ye sore nka ye hyedem na ke sore na ke ye pe na ke ye pe but you believe say abrabo na ye bone life ni enemu no ye wo Nyankopon obo wiase.
Yes.
Nyankopon obo wiase no. Odi obi apama no. Opa betima som no. Opa ontimi som no. But clearly what say wo som no. Na so do akoma nyina ama na obama na si wiye. Hwe obi osom nyame bia hwe na life. The life no ye from. The same thing. Obi nso so osom bosom ono wa ye na adwen so okobosom so wa yina so okobosom so I born life no. Nso de yakonenim. But at the end of it all, no, why didn't you call anymore? I'm here to make sure. Maybe some sure say everything be we are seeing.
Spirit room. Share die so die. Spirit. Inti anu ya gidi. But the best chance spirit ni nyina. Spirit ni 100%.
Enti na catch us. Spirit ni nyina o. Na kom no. So ubo unya tactical things right. Na sa de ni ndi etira.
Ori time ni ko.
Sa de ni ndi etira.
When I was
Chabo
Onyame on for any normal crime be breeze so but adwuma bi wo ha enye nyame na be ya nipa na na sese we and nti no ama knowledge o ama onyansa ne
ni na say adwuma na wo be ye no
but the also ye ni say o say player obo ko bobol abobom pa say hwe no wampra nyame ma ho bambo ene sa anuama
ene obo mpa na ye den
o da bi na asama na okay so we say empire na mabo ni wini ana me make sure say player na empire obebo ni say for protection so the bear yen twa no man na mumu on say the city
or the couple you say you can say you say me believe they say me believe they say when you have all your tactical approach right and you don't have a good spiritual background everything will be beyond by kwa. And on this note, Madrid had the tactical approach right and the spirituality in football and everything be a consensus spiritually. A football team must strive to be a Boa Madrid man strive with Jacob.
Well, it has na and was a team for Nabejaji na Yakuenim. Na Koja Iman was a good evening couple. I'm watching you live from Bimbila Joanyili. More update on Chelsea. We welcome our new head coach Enzo Maresca to Chelsea this afternoon, and we are doing Diaba AP Sports. Main AP Sportsman is on fire here. The boy and no Simon Shea Nana Kodria se Capo is your guy Cantona from Mampong Hala Madrid. Osikaba Kapoji was a good evening. Capo, keep it up. Watching the show live from Kuwait. Yedasi KX Power was say is your boy S Power leaving Casapen. Okay. Kazapi na test here for you. Yedasi Mamin ko na mene Crusader and Twaso na yentrim ko na fi un sere nuama ABC Accordia for Vincent Metal was a Capo well done boss. Dr. Fazio watching the show live from Offenswa in Crew. More hits, Yedasi. Crusader, Bremna Fi and Bon Komo Kakra, UEFA Champions League, and Real Madrid. They are the champion.
Kabu, Mame and Chow. Na memfa edi na wabo ame me before se me kono memfa happy birthday Emma Mirabel Abuaje Mirabel our Germany and Mirabel birthday and she's an amazing person and you know abina nyame ensure na onye okese onye wakoma so ade nyina ama onye mfra dum nkwa dum nti Mirabel nyame nya okese pa happy birthday enko emfa ema. Then the next one so call Ediama Samuel Owusu. On also a ardent listener of our show on fire show in Niagara Cry. Okay. Yes, or a level 200 student at University of Ghana, Legon. And Samuel. Na ya no Same Flex intino Same happy birthday enko emfamao. Nyame enyo kesepa na koso support AP Sports anti Same baby I'll be nyame kan. Wagabu. Unse my football you see it looks like as a do baby now you say discredited binom efforts and it's sad what I say because you can you know Madrid nam time just Madrid called 32 years no on the Champions League after winning the Champions League in 66 Madrid koya until 98 and Madrid ebeje the next Champions League. That is a period of 32 years. And every club will be asibiano ewo momenta or the conform. Obianso and momenta or the sorry. Yeah. Every club will be ewo ni golden moment. Sure. Obianso on a dark moment. Madrid akomubi. Because 32 years now they were chasing the Champions League. Nema. Even after coming back after 32 years. Babeje Champions League no 98, 2000, 2002. Almost a period of 10 years. They were not winning the Champions League. Samre na bosom ne no way.
And I meant yes, take control.
It is not about that. And it's a fallacy because say you can say obi spirit na amane deji sa nyama no yemfa nto nchen what I say because okay say here na Leicester J EPL yeah unse na dressing room or monks bi on ba no mo no ma be bom the following year na Leicester area no na monks no way na be Leicester area or coach na monks no way. Into football it is not about spirituality ne sa nyama no
that time Leicester na okay quality players or more Premier League no money kita
and they were hungry on person mo ye bibi
no contain no money drink water money our boys no
the hard work adwuma no mo bona no odin and no mo de kokoji and it is not about spirituality any obia. I believe that if we are sina iwomu no de ana
bibi wo ho
but born na ye born no say one team be dominant it is not about spiritism. Sisi no yemfa the scientific aspect of football ni yemfa entoto from ni ehwe say ade na Madrid ye no omu di se fata se omu je trophies no omu je ana se omu quality ni wo form no omasana eye eduro bi no omu de je sisi ye etiwe sisi how many clubs na because in terms of coaches technically omu coaches are omu top notch echen Carlo Ancelotti. How many clubs how many coaches we are so because in terms of tactical nyema omwosro chen Carlo Ancelotti is one of the best around, if not the best. See because about the best coaches in the world, I'm sure say about Carlo Ancelotti, about Pep Guardiola and some of the other coaches be about Beckham. And what it means is that in terms of coaching, Madrid have gone for one of the best in the world.
Yes,
and one of not just the best in the world, but one of the best in the history of football.
Yeah.
Carlo Ancelotti. Then you look at the players are omu ejina park ni susi akande ma Madrid. Yeah, ken. Say Ballon d'Or nkomo ni yedi Ballon d'Or nkomo. Player be di now bo.
Vinicius Junior.
Obotimbe.
Madrid.
Player say do muram no Jude Bellingham obotimbe.
Madrid.
And you know, say if we are talking about say Omaji Cab near say spirituality, how about the quality of those players? Madrid born so how in year mostly in terms of even the Champions League this season 29 goals or share you know. Emu 20 ni nyina eba second half.
Yeah.
Do you think say it is for nothing? Papa na friend Antonio Pintus no. He's one of the best in terms of physical trainers. And physically Madrid players no condition omu ye. And you know physically they are strong. And this only omo ebo game na first half omo no bebo. Second half no bia ebre no e ho no na ho ade ba because they've trained for it. They've built themselves to go the long haul. And this also Madrid ball or mobile and Madrid one of the teams that they have the best in terms of succession plan. Madrid is a team that is in transition. But look at the way almost manage your transition now. Never compare other clubs. Barcelona still and they are suffering from the exit of Messi. Whether
Barca suffer.
They are suffering. But Ronaldo spent how many years for Real Madrid? 9 seasons. 9 seasons Ronaldo did for Real Madrid no. Or the Champions League no 4. Edma Madrid. But in terms of La Liga, I know Oje just 2 La Liga titles. And unya for Real Madrid. But post Ronaldo, first season now Ronaldo coin and yes, Madrid went trophyless. But after they've won the Champions League, how many Champions League titles no maji? Omaji 2. La Liga no imagine 3. And you know, it is not by fluke. And nay, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, and Casemiro before I say Casemiro be free setup ni makono. Natural many measure ho. Now about wo bobo ni ye. And ne Luka Modric, e team ni mo, but he's not playing. Fede Valverde abefa sa position no ebo. Next season, Toni Kroos eko no. Why na eba be share that rule honum already omo Dani Ceballos ho. Obi say Jude Bellingham, it's likely obeba midfield. Aba be board the midfield role no e dey Real Madrid. They are bringing in who? Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is one of the best players in the world currently, whether you pay by any stretch of imagination. He's one of the best. Omo de Endrick, a young emerging talent from Brazil. Omo de neighbor. And it is not just about spiritual. Ocean and near need say it is about spiritual. Dabi. They have prepared themselves for the moment. Mentiana Mekache say na me bosomfo Mekache say Madrid game no emu betimi ayedin Dortmund betimi ahye ebe ubeka say ase omo lose and they will find a way to come back. It is about mentality, psychology.
Na ye bobo na ye bogala ne ade a on say ye onuama bi aye Wa na ye de brebi aboboy nsane ade woni macha na ye de bia gunsuo eno no odi gu handkerchief white mu ne gita wa otwe obi on na sent na ye dey so waje aduro nti school for no bibia ni mo ya shada ne nti psychologically say ye be hia ne no wo ba so enkofo we de na toso
nti no it is not about spirituality ne sa anema you see
it was psychologically ye de bibi rawa dream ma
for the chances na Dortmund ese no this big stage no Madrid players no enya de hunu no da they've seen it. They always play for this kind of occasion. Dortmund for no fanboy with the occasion.
Yeah.
The occasion the next one. This is a club last season on the last day of Bundesliga. Or both win your game and take the Bundesliga. At the end of see and on that and on one neighbor on the minus 05. On the minus neighbor just win your game, ne claim Bundesliga no. Otina hwa ma mines be share 2 and san na chire omo force ya beti 2-2 na Bayern ko winning the game against Cologne. Bayern J in free omo nsem. And when you are talking about the two teams omo jona, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you say mentally Madrid for no tougher than team FN Borussia Dortmund for no. Me say Dortmund born say to atenam kura na there's no way Madrid for no be panic because they knew what they were doing. And let's not try to discredit people's effort. Madrid first na Champions League near the European Cup no. Omunyan rebranding and Madrid G6. Madrid G6. Ya rebranding no. You shall say from 92 at the Air Bay. Was about Gen 9. And now I say football na be scientific no. Yeah. Those days na football na scientific no. They won 6. Football about be scientific now. Oma winning say 9.
And the tournament no munimbo.
Exactly, and they prepare themselves for the occasion. And also because look at the way omo shisho omo team no. Chelsea, sorry ya gidi Chelsea sorry in anse you know. Say within 2 years Chelsea pe coach ahwana akofano Enzo Maresca. Madrid on to sa achacha no.
Onye.
Madrid nkaze me kodin na makofa Enzo Maresca mati say obi bobo ti say Pep Guardiola.
I don't know say omu difference between Madrid and other clubs.
Madrid is about winning. Who said the difference between Madrid and other clubs near say and now not just say Mourinho commentary position. And obisa Ferdinand mo unze no ne Ferdinand mu nya na commentary no. In a way no person okabi bi chair Ferdinand mo. Say when he came to team my friend of Manchester United or the defensive style of football by na no more winning no. Almost say the ball in your fair, the ball na time. And the Manchester winning game krana it is about Mourinho and the ball boy time.
Yeah.
And our coach in the ball in your fair Manchester yeah, that is not they are not playing the Manchester United way. Real Madrid way a day. What is the Real Madrid way? Madrid way is about winning. And in Obuso say Madrid fan ben be kai game e come fast to qualify against City. Madrid fan ben be kai how they suffered in the first half against Dortmund. In the first half against Dortmund, because Madrid they suffocated Madrid. Omo yire Madrid many pa mia omo because Dortmund created opportunities and also omo share. Madrid fan biano oto fans first half because now Dortmund were dictating the pace.
Sure.
Table ne 10 year Madrid bear muno. And then who talks about CN? It's about the trophy that they won.
Yeah.
Obianka I say Madrid ni City. Now I say Madrid labor to qualify. We are talking about how they qualified. And you know, when you go to Madrid, it is about winning. We are before now winning. They don't care. All they care about and all they want is win. Barcelona. Barca, in as much as Sikasemi problem, one of their biggest mistakes in in recent times was the sacking of Ernesto Valverde. Ernesto Valverde yes we do Barcelona 2.5 years unzo La Liga and back to back.
Yeah.
The first season out for Barcelona no about 4-4-2. Or the Barcelona koya eka 2 matches to the end of La Liga and Sana Levante. Eba be Barcelona 6-3 or more a breaky Barcelona come ko invincible. That season of first team na pre-season eno omo catch and say name my atona name every team ni mako. He needed to do something. No call 4-4-2. Barcelona for the Natema say he is not playing the Barcelona way or more Barca no. In the Champions League 2 seasons Ernesto Valverde did Barcelona nyina olusu 2 matches in the Champions League. Obaka say nyina so important matches. The first one Olusi was that 3 goes to 3-0 Olusi to AS Roma. When Roma Manolas Ebeshe last minute goal ma Roma di yi Barcelona film. Ekofa Peter Drew famous commentary bi by. Then the next game Osa Lucy and then Champions League was that game against Liverpool or Anfield. And in 2 seasons we lose 2 Champions League games. But Barcelona for one say or more the Barcelona way. And the following season Copa Supercopa de España Madrid share or say ya pam Ernesto Valverde. Ya pam Ernesto Valverde na no. Next Champions League ne kwesho A2 no. And team bia any ni DNA. The Madrid DNA is about winning. A kwan ben ye befa so e behye. Omo de no enye tiki taka ne wan Barcelona bo tiki na Barca is on bo tiki taka mboa. Ombo total football. Madrid bo brand of football ben. There's no brand of football. The brand of football is about winning, and that is the culture. Enti no omo de saade no eduan kwara ni mu. Omo bo game ni wie ya omo busa Fede Valverde say how is the feeling like? That's or say we are thinking about winning the 16th Champions League.
Yeah.
So that is the mentality.
Omo
pese omo gi the 16th because or say Oba Madrid no who say Luka Modric charge 6. Nacho charge 6. Toni Kroos charge 6. Carvajal charge 6.
The motivation is
omo pese omo su twa omo.
The motivation
always motivated. And we are sure say me adeba kwa when obi a follow me abeka cho say day na Madrid turn Ronaldo no. Asema a lot of Madrid fans now they've made them my mistakes so turn Ronaldo yan turn na me say ade na my no start repeat no. The only thing that best spare Madrid players no on was to sell Ronaldo. Because edu baby no unse the team no obi abeka say that time was spearheaded by Ronaldo. And Ronaldo they no be bia no wa ye. And the moment Madrid turn Ronaldo no and not the challenge be brave Modric ne other players ne say do something because obiasi Ronaldo ne Madrid
it's oko
at the moment oko na no Modric mo to challenge them almost say because they felt disrespected. Say all the effort Modric ne Casemiro mbeye onfinfi onyina na ebe wie ne say a team ni Ronaldo team enti Ronaldo ko no e dia so die brave other players ne say monyere mo honam mo. And indeed after Ronaldo no in 4 seasons ni Omaji Champions League ni say 2 Omaji La Liga say 3 entino ekira say it's not just about nipa bako, it's about the club Real Madrid and what they have built over the years. And so share the kind of signings are omo na on says here in terms of central defense Omasha say omo Yeni Euro from Lil Neba Beshetim. He's a young centre back who just like Omofa Rafael Varane. And they have a proper footballing planner a dawa omu e follow. And a example for every other club will be say omu beye because Real Madrid are yeni omu say omuto Galacticos. When was the last time a Madrid hear a Galactico signing? The last Galactico omuto Hazard. Before the signing of Hazard, no Marco Bear 4 years not the last one. James Rodriguez omo efa no. E chese now omo hu say in the market no. Players boarding. And you know what they do ni say omo find the scouts across. Omo hwehwe mu young emerging talent bi all ba no.
No ma yi na ba.
No ma yi no. No ma de na ba. Den na talents no beto bi emfa.
And also a Juni Calafat, experienced man.
Oh yes,
Madrid. The man should have fun.
Oh, Diana, obefa young prospects. Say Nancy Omkofa Jesus Renier from Brazil nearby. Omedino Cologne Dortmund at the Anfa. And yen. But Diana do na no ebefa. And ebefa no see a timer. We mo bonano. Unse wo bonani a fan kra ni bi ne ye do mo hihye masintin kakra
wo free no now
say Hendrick ebey next season o ma meye instant hit o onu so ba be didi ase in 2 seasons time Hendrick abey hit Vini bae no after 2 seasons Vini abey hit and that is how we do it and
so what is structures na ye adwuma
exactly proper footballing structures and you can say your rubbish obi adwuma wa ye ne ko yen say yes spirituality nkwa Capo me say ewiase na eti no obi obeka say hunhun mu niema anya adwuma bia no oboa because in everything that you do you need spiritual backing. Enti na say ewiase no it is made up of body, spirit and soul. Enti che say bibi wo ho ba bibi na wo no che say no nko a sesi a wote hey Capo ebi a onten kran otimi kan kran onten kran but suyan ya wadwen say o ko kire kran won wa ben bomba ye nyina yempa ba na ko kire kran no betima kire
language
wan suyan wontumi kire enti no sanete opa Capo koda twea ye fasting ni nyina na begina mu say one Mayweather bekun boxing obekun enya wo spirit awadi obebuwa
sa
me say
go dimpa sa
go dimpa de bra o de koda twea bra na ko gina Mayweather kwa am do akwachi ko gina ba steam anim so onye ombekun boxing because it is not just it's about preparing yourself for the occasion.
Principles
exactly, prepare and pray
on my principles brabono susu dua ese de nante
exactly
inti bebi o ho a empaye se suafo no bebi o no ma Yesu ko bompaye na obi ani ate na ayarehye bi aba suafo no so sori so mu koye bi no se da bi de mo makoye no ene bibia na ya akonkere ne mpaye
da bi ebi ho ya akonkere
o se da
ba ko ne de no bi no ni friend no wan fa netie no de account so de tin ebi an ne de enti you need to prepare. Bible ne say horses are prepared for the day of battle, but victory comes from the Lord. And you know, so one prepare a horse now. What I mean say, victory comes from the Lord. You know, makwako dimpa eni nana mekwa enye ye. So you must always prepare your horses. Now I can say victory no ebeba. That is what Madrid has done over the years, because there were some times they were just signing Galacticos. There be a Galactico era no. It was a time they were signing players with no plan. Obetiano Luis Figo Ballon d'Or winner or image yankoto Luis Figo no makotono Ronaldo Apeja or a Ballon d'Or winner waji FIFA World Footballer of the Year Oshegos yankofa nemra already no Zinedine Zidane. They were buying without plan. Enutina obehra edu baby no say odiefa sa contest we Madrid Ronaldo me ba Madrid Ronaldo or Morientes or Raul no wasa akoto Michael Owen aba kan wo de ne be den sad time na so no ajai Claude Makelele say onko wakofa David Beckham aba knowing very well say Claude Makelele role na obo no enya dia David Beckham betimi abebo ama say Beckham wing na de ne ba begina already no wo wi say Luis Figo ho enti say Madrid bobola na wahwe ne midfield say obo Guti obo Zinedine Zidane or David Beckham ni Figo mo midfield there be ebetwi afa also because who pedin. But when they had a plan now time amode obi di say Claude Makelele airborne obeye dirty work no mfimfin ho e the amount enti now no Papa FM Florentino Perez ono na be introduce Galactico era na amfa no on the better talk Galacticos no satam ne mfa
no asesa
and wakoye and wakotena se no sua de
okay
and waba no asesa ne nsa. So let's appreciate him for that. Say adwuma na omo eye no e ade a was third ball ma bayi omo ba year signings na eventually they will learn. Who say sa ti say the third ball mu ye e bia na Florentino Perez oba afoforo no you when obeye president in 2000 it was the same thing. Ono so auto player we apeja no atiska no akoto no coach we no akofa no de naba Madrid kofa coach Vandali Lazimbergo obaye no after some time also hwe players no any omo ba cars omo de ba eniema no ne ade no coach no resign after 6 months no resign he said there be big players now omo ho no no ontumi enti no we should understand time bia ne de ba yeah, this is a Madrid era. Where Diana is their era. Barcelona they buy. Dominate ya me boy. Barcelona dominate ya. Omo kofom.
Real Madrid
ne be sa kofom.
The Los Blancos.
So man nyom ne me ya emre bi be ba.
Apollo 50. Apollo.
Before say be ba from na 20 nesu.
Real Madrid no. I must believe. Real Madrid. Mohadrin. What is Samba Backroom? No.
Crusader can ma send you. Also, 2 seasons and Nesto Baba the beating the Basano. Also 7 games.
2 seasons.
Oh yes, 7 games.
Wow.
Yeah. He was a coach now or the Makuma Suye, but on Hankasa no one kasa. No Nisa a Klaus be say Pep more type ni because numbers need 2 seasons. Lost only 7 games in all competition. 2 years. Easy
Champions League no lose 2 matches pay. But Barcelona for say or more the Barcelona way. Need how you know. But Madrid no only Madrid way. Madrid way is about winning. Do there Munina chire nkwa ba mumonsim Ojika pa wajika Barcelona petikitaka on be so bona mani genese ohuago but Madrid o mama ho obehyew
the pape pano so fa trophy man
e bi Manchester bre ya da no na mo you know I criminal so go fast dey wo
Crusader me da Filippo yen rem na yen nkomo kakra on
Capo bibia come
update on the Black Stars of Ghana.
Yes of course
and then
Lion and the boys na shall say ya bibia me say e key. Okay. South Africa what akwa we are goes where the shower ya want ase.
Okay.
Anti Black Stars players no goalkeepers na ya cutbacks. Na cutback na chese bia ball na corner wo yi aba echa mo bia connect. It we hear Lion Fata without any goalkeepers na omo ya cutbacks. E kwen be fa so e betimi aso cutbacks ano. E game any mali kwa ball nti e di yengram e ya stadium wona ya hwe e cutbacks no Black Stars goalkeepers Lion Fata without training na on any mrantie no no nti ye twan say Nyankopon ya aduma Thursday and a big game no eba so Bamako ni akohwe se Ghana ye betimanya the 3 maximum points na ye nyanso be boy ye pa second leg ni somewhere in September
yes
nti we yan se sie na ye timi age points na e de aguye nti no ye Lion no on the goalkeepers e wa Cross Sports e ma wiye ye
aboa
e wiye ye
Fatao no
Fatao no Fatawo ne the boys omo ye adwuma ye pa
okay good one
nti omo hwe se ombetimi no matutu ye na bibia nso etima kamati ne Black Stars aso en enche bia be moboni ase ye betimi adi nkomo erefo Nyankopon ye adoma eye echina ena zone 1 championship playoff no eba so ene ye Techiman Heroes ena afi Young Apostles eno 3 p.m. e Kumase Accra Babanyara Accra Sports Stadium mum and Yokumase no Accra Sports Stadium another big game no eba so eno ye zone 1 division 1 championship playoff and also eba so Techiman Heroes ebo Young Apostles na referees na nya betodwa appointment committee no say referee Reginald Collins amwa ena ono enko officiate sa game na bibia nso etiminya kama line 1 no ekọ Edia Matthew Floss akogri ena afei line 2 set Ableto fourth referee Julian Nunu ena afei match commissioner echina on the day no ekọ Edia Daniel Kwame Dakwa we no officials ampanyefo etimi appoint omo for the division 1 zone 1 championship playoff and hopon yadma echina eno nso eba so na afei yahwe do betime wuram Ghana Premier League top flight football how league na for behwe na bibia nso etima ye kamante no de free ho enso edeba ede free zone 1 aso na zone 1 ho na no yenkohwe Young Apostles omo mpanyifo ne ba kwa ni mado ho ye boss ho enti ani mado oni playing body no na say ano hie pa but before that yenkwa homa no sna afei yenkoji nkomo emfenfo Nyankopon ya adoma echina ana Confederation of Athletics Association and as a Confederation of African Athletics mum region 2 seniors championship on Ebaso University of Ghana Sports Stadium on cry na yeguso a ye pe slot a ye be wuram ye Paris na afia kwahwe so Olympics games e betima baso no Ghana ye betima age more medals e dia ba enti yankon cry na afia ne vice president edema Ghana Athletics Association ewa homansi ni nkomo Mr. Charles Osesibe barrister good evening. Yeah, barrister good evening.
Philip Meton ka oyenia
boss na enwere boko de
ya me boy ho ban ho e ja ho bo na ye for ochina adwumadi a ya de esi ye na so
mo nso mo ye adwuma ye mo aba so em se adwuma na ho de owura na edin kakra yenso ba bia ti ha na watena ma aja yenso edi una sen kakra kakra nti mo ye adwuma pa
asa mo na mapa mo me nka me dia ne mo ba mapa mo me nti aja ba bia musu meti ko e no na ese me bo me ho modern na metimoni
okay barrister yanhwe China Confederation of African Athletics region 2 seniors championship on baso University of Ghana Sports Stadium na say adia ba kwa na manfo so far slaughter yenya ye di rem Paris Olympic Games no ye di ka akọ Bahamas ema ye 4x100 relay team no enya qualification ye de call Olympics Paris buenchemu kakra China event na nkasa no say na esisi akọ.
Well, Philip, as I speak with you now, Nanka Benin as I said, Sajumedi, Echo Womo. Na Omo Yaka, actually, into Africa Games, our Ghana, Africa Center for Sports Excellence. In fact, Accra, the city for Africa Sports Excellence, And I lobby as I said, Benin phone to me, This answer any facility and to say University of Ghana, Legon. Na any equipment no. Ebeji say you made SE na so. Kabio say na ye ta kwanya ahwe say ye betumi a qualify athletes ni bi akọ Olympics Jema kwanya na ba na say ye twi say you made edisi na so. Ndi be na otwi miensanie ana yeka ye hubo mu kika no masi ani ejabo me so se etumi aye bi tinyame ya adoma ochina our University of Ghana Legon Confederation of African Athletics region 2 yeka region 2 it is ECOWAS and technically no 16 countries and necessary eba so you medie no nyame ya adoma ochina and so our University of Ghana Legon. Now a Legon because Africa Games, a Legon because tracks any equipment a World Athletics certified into Obi to America and World Athletics in Contemu. And Nunti any say a Mranti and a Mabano, or move to me Abba now or more the Kenya or more no one say a bit me be. I'm on more qualify Olympics and to be some media. I mean, Chadi, 11 countries and about so far. You say you may almost marker everybody do. Now, Ochina Panon Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Gabaye West Africa Championship. No, everybody so our University of Ghana Legon. As I speak with you, we are privileged. GMPC, our Mboa Sport, and I say America too, or Maba support to timely. Zoom Lion Airbois, Bena Water Airbois. Like I said, all the countries have come in. And as the Vice President for Ghana Athletics and Vice Chairman for the LOC, as I speak with you, Mijina tracks or University of Ghana, and I'm Air Kase, TV stations are being live. Set up one more equipment. You also see a technical men. But as I speak with you, technical meeting aside the technical meeting, you set it up. You starting blocks, the gun, the timers, the high jump, the shot put, everything. As I speak with you, work is ongoing. Teams in Nababidua and Che Biana. Dinner, our University of Ghana Legon, but coaches no there. One more technical meeting. So we are set for tomorrow. Or tonight upon 9, the best start. Now you break 11:30. Near Saba back at 3 o'clock. Now you and technical director of Senegal Wababedu Confederation, and I say CA Region 2 President. If in Nigeria Wababedu and painful if you Cote d'Ivoire and Sudan. We are set to also talk about Team Ghana. No? Yeah, young man, which me qualify. Really, we working hard. We hope that come tomorrow they should be able to. And I'm going to other areas to see if our team can qualify. I'm out for Maligon. Now, we support a teams
okay, Barrister Nameba, Team Ghana, say what the cancer said that. Say Bahamas, you could your 4x100 relay team on a slot tonight, they call a Paris. And we girls no so the free war. Is there any other slaughter? Was say Ghana a team a fighting in Eddie Remel Paris?
Oh, sir, at the end there. slot to be until June 30. Until Bosumi June, it is still open.
Okay.
And my money really, ni say, I got 2 slots there. Into Utu Accra, Utu Kazakhstan, so to here now your timer, you will go. High jump, a man and Mema is open.
Okay.
400 meters. Slot media kaka. It is that time media. Obia pre. So benya qualification. In the Ghana, for even the countries who are coming here, our move to Americano. Qualification in Omoba. So for us to get 12 countries, including Ghana, as I speak with you, now you have one more market. It means a man for taking a championship very seriously. Remember, say in just about 2 weeks, there's also African Championship.
Yeah.
Our Cameroon. And say a man for how important this is. Almost says Cameroon for the African Championship. So this is an Olympic qualifier, and I know countries want to qualify their teams from Accra.
Barrister, once again, Team Ghana, yeah, athletes, I be a hopefully now be competing for the other disciplines, and I say the other slaughter, yeah, vie for no, or we okay, BB of course will come from the camp of Team Ghana.
Oh, yeah, okay. They have been training. We've been sending some young athletes to Cote d'Ivoire and other neighboring countries to go and compete. We are hoping, sir, Ochina, our athletes will come good. We have prepared them enough. We're only hoping, sir, they will come good. We just don't anticipate that they come good. We pray so our performance, which may qualify some of them to the Olympics.
And what it come about some of the companies and I say corporate or more abesomas. You say one major issue na mu face here. Especially see a championship be say ya ho kekana na form e ba ni sika semu ne kwan a ye befa so e be proactive enough na ya timi e push a team na mama kwaje medals e de aba. And this time round na we no e koso organ ha ye see e betimi actually the other slot no. So far other companies in so more kasa because you say financial issues niana e was through pa edema a division like the Ghana Athletics Association.
Well, for us, we seem very, very happy because within this short time, engagement has come good. Me assure say me more and can be better than what it is. And we will build on this. You said you made be you take advantage of the facility we have to organize. And 2026 African Athletics Championship is coming to Ghana. They are winning big. Ghana and they hosted the whole of Africa. And sponsorship now engagement TV so TV cameras, TV station. I set up 16 cameras. It will be live on Mass TV and other platforms. 16 cameras. Our mount to our Hasi. And we are very convinced. So be a and any budget. Beside that, and she said, beyond this championship, every other thing will come good.
Okay. Barrister, and I'm APTV, and I'll AP Radio 105.7. Oh, Kumasi. And Cranswo, dear, say, your viewership was 3 panty. Yeah, better was say, when you're doing come on, we are hoping, sir, for the slots na Akano, especially on Team Ghana. You bet me, and yes, I slot, you bet my boy, na, your room, or Paris Olympics.
I am more athletics, so why?
Oh, Barrister,
your disciplines will be
okay.
You relay team.
Okay.
And to me, I qualify for Olympics. And so I mean, but more athletics and make a two abaso. Na Sikana and change business class no winning bonuses no. Yes, be my gun and make a 2-4. Now one more idea, one more to your mind anymore.
Mati, Barrister, you man was shas, you answer to us with your free. Okay, all right. And the Ghana Athletics Association Vice President, Mr. Charles Ose SCB Barrister. Yes, any coding komo every free athletics. So nyawo ya aduma Confederation of African Athletics Region 2 Seniors Championship no baso University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Enti ho na dwumade no efria eba. Ho komo any akodi e de frontier China 4th and after Wednesday 4th and 5th and as dwumade kase no baso. Enti eno yensema efiri ho eba. Once again yenwura mu na afi yenko Ghana Premier League nim na kakra bi yemfensi na bega for mewuram. Na coach Lai Kingston the team of the week enya ba Coach Lai, what resign as under 17 coach. Name Ghana Premier League no ono NA team of the week no. Coach Lai team of the week enyaba. Na goalkeeper friend Benjamin Asare esi akan at the Great Olympics ono NA number 1. Obo we 3 back na obo 3-5-2 system. 3 back no Ebenezer Aban or Heart of Lions with the right side of defense. Abrantia Freno Ali Mohammed and so Ebusi Akadema Accra Lions with the left side. And after the goal scorer against Asante Goroko, Oko Grapeman, and so Egina, the center of the defense. In Tiano Air, the 3 backer, Coach Lai Airbo, and Finfio Air 5, Central Air 3, the central midfielders, no Air Ali Du Mohammed, Osia Kandima Legon Cities, Isaiah Nyakun, Esia Kandima Bechem United, Jimanuel Kaike, Esia Kandima Samates, Air Football Club, and after Wingsa, Air Hubert Jau, Osia Kandima Brokum Chelsea. And Abdul Aziz Isa Esia Kai Edima Dreams. Any more to know Stephen Amankona and Afe Stephen Amankona of Brekum Chelsea and Afe Hamza Isa on Susia Kai Edima Accra House of Folk and Tiano Edi Fruho Edeba. Na Yanko Dreams FC Omugo Amushaya Editia Kerala United Ewa Dewu Abdul Aziz Isa boy ya didn't komodo do na ufia say Ankayama local component Ewa Black Star anymore. This is a boy for the party already gone for me. I think say bet my stand for the goal of the season. Abdul Aziz is a dream service. Baby, original or small born couple.
Goalkeeper no ere. Ah, semo boy.
And the keeper no na anya de.
Keeper na sampa boy.
Tiaka wanka betra.
Na also what you small born if you need keeper.
No keeper.
Style bi o ya o de chebo.
Because born e basa o say wo kati wo compose yi. Na what match no be an
player na ya de but keeper na mo no ho modi. We all try bo we are. They will say you be a mwasha. Maybe your bobo on the free the chi and the wire pa. But keeper no so save na go also you know. Save no level no. From papa save level. Flying save and as offer.
Abdul Aziz is I don't know. Yeah.
What Tony Sankos was
Enti Abdul Aziz is go out share yeah. Editia Kerala United already go now for the home komo yepa enya asem ketwa kana couple of them say Samates ya betu just say omo player friend Ivan so say omo star boy enya dia the remaining 2 games na aka no obesi akan it is season na be e dia man o sustain injury against Bofakwata no medical team no e assess na nya dia Ivan so say usu obeti mesi akan e dia Samates bio enti no oh yes say league ni do ma je enti ho hia so be risky boy enti boy no entimi ensi akan because CAF Champions League wo also omohwe na omutimi treating the kamana bibia so koye edema Ivan so sewusu na yankon century couple enwa Dr. Richie Dua in century him say anopa me be yi video bi mama na one boys ni edin komo e dressing room na we dia na or person can go enwa first go ni be we any chance bi buy na Dr. Richie Dua in century awo ya in century park o enya asam ketu akwa o dia hwe reaction no go no na nka ope go na answer na o say dog no bankroller at the Samates Football Club. Richie Dua in Century say Amenoka say dog at Nanya Chemo Germany and after game no call dog with your bar check 1 week. Obeshe game no ya no call. Many officials said didn't come to dog echo Germany. But the good news they say Dr. Richie Dua in Century before the coronation match at Samates Ebebo Ewan Century no a piece of good news at a free hall edeba. In that case William say catch us opera wakoya food surgery wanya call up Ama Black Stars. In that case if you try a boring wako worry a long time girlfriend Patricia Morales. Inaki akowari what I not know to a long time girlfriend enti edi my video biso of my na Inaki any Patricia Morales enra na Nico Williams so ginani say senior man aware ti Nico no so ho so de enmonyam eta ni senior man Inaki Williams na wedding achi over the weekend next year or worry Spain a long time girlfriend
okay
I didn't say old machine and the long time girlfriend one a couple March day 33 ebesha Saturday na Nyankopon ya Saturday RTU elbo club ya Sante Kodoko ewo Temale sa game no eba so Accra Lions and so Dreams FC and so Saturday. Now these two games I told you Saturday through Sunday the other games na eto so Kerala elbo Samates ewo Temale and afi Heart of Lions elbo Legon Cities Tima from Bofo Akwata no elbo Brekum Chelsea Adriana Stars elbo Nswatreman Bibiani Gold Stars ewo Dance Park Omoni Media Sporting Club and elbo and afi Nations ebetra Dr. Kwame Che Sports Complex Abrankase Omoni Bechem United and afi finally House of Folk ebebo Great Olympics eno a regional derby and it's our game on the Basunti couple on that note.
Okay.
I am fancy a channel pa headed on about Black Stars Niguso a training. Black Star team no more training to know. A channel pa the update happening na a baby chief for Nyakafuna.
Well, Merasi, Filippo, I nasi or the local no news or the Abba. Okay, or two for Siama or see we have a big goalkeeping problem in Ghana. Big goalkeeping problem. See what the goalkeeper did. Even Sunday special goalkeepers are better than most of the GPL players. You know, Abba Isaac Ofori was say football is not about tactics, training, hard work, money, and spirituality are all part of football. And you do the Abba. And say, man for church, you man, say they are not getting his point. Okay. Point in the SN one no make you know inti enoana eho asem no wo yamre na afia me share the Black Stars of Ghana and afi Ghana League weekend matches e course Ghana League weekend in some part the Ghana League you know see maybe I bobo corner the said the last round of matches e be determine your ma e will chroma because the points no from 9 bars you will be at Timiko relegation. And you would do 10 from 9th position. On the Ghana League log. And why a ship papa. My main corner big brother and start on local no weekend games of course on other stories a matter in Ghana in league na in to so big in room
couple yeah sure say with the local now say I think say you see in a team Accra no winner of Premier League Samates,
yeah.
Samates 1996, it's Miyaji Premier League, and then they've won it in a grand style. I think they've become one of the few clubs they've joined the Western Side legacy. That is 11 Wise at J, the likes of Hazakes and so J, Mediama J, and then also Etimi Abekan, and then it creates a good impression. Say in the Western legacy, you know, they've joined that particular club. So Mediama J, the season, and as J, the Premiership, you know, edition now. So that going to it, check here way back from 2014 Ebano. You could clearly see say apart from Kotokoji 2014, will be intimate retaining the league title in the beam.
Yeah.
So beating the back-to-back now. Since 2014, it has become a problem for the Ghana Premier League. I don't know if say the clubs are not getting things right, and I say strategically they are not doing things right to maintain some of the prolific players are omutimi and ensure the quality in depth of their squad. Omutimi the Premiership, say BBC Image, you talk about some of the collective players or Omobodema, the squad, and as a club, and these collective players, will be in the sense say, so Mutimi perform very well. Next step, the next step, and say, across the borderline, I call different continents, I call bobo because of money. And then this is a Samates Football Club establishedly or share or more source of revenue, and everything that club deserve be a source of revenue has created a huge impact on the team. So in every month you clearly see say Samates or more Sikaba between the players, motivation wise is always intact. But then these players will have other motivational method to cross the country and go to some of the good leagues. It will showcase their talent, create a lot of exposure, throw a lot of spotlight on their sporting career. And I think that has been the problematic effect the Ghana Premier League is actually having. That is why recently we don't normally see a club or the Premier League in the season, the next season ultimately retaining. I think that has been the slightest problem we have. But then so we'll share into the squad that Abdullah Nuruddin, it's me packaged the other side of Samatesa. It was very, very good because we'll share the likes of Ivan Osei-Usu and then Hamidou Imusa. Combination, you say Ivan Osei-Usu a winger, Hamidou Imusa a striker. When you look closely with the combination, almost 53% of the goals are the likes of Samates Ashe this season has been this perfect combi of these attackers of Samates. That is Ivan Osei-Usu and the likes of Hamidou Issa. 22 goals or Macheno. It has created a lot of niche for themselves. It is also into the league, the top goal, scorer chart. Now, Ivan Osei-Usu 11 goals with 6 assists, and Musa Hamidou with 10 goals with 4 assists. Brilliant. So, 22 goals, 10 assists, no matter combined their Samates. But then, interestingly, we say in a good league piano, and I say in a competitive league piano, say win an age and I say lose 10 matches. In to me, one of the perfect reasons a Bema club Nigeria league, it shows you how in terms of competitively Ghana Premier League in the form, because the OG League lose 10 matches. 10 matches, we need 1 point to be about 3 points, so 10 times 10 years and 30 points, meaning say we'll lose 13 points. But yes, still we're immediately penetrating the Premier League.
There's a league in a week.
That's me to me in a day, because with about 58-59 points, that's what team they lose 10 matches, 10 good matches.
But league points they will Jill Chroma and the
form.
It was Ghana League. Already BB 40.
Check us now. Check it us now. We'll be 90 now. We will 70.
Yeah, the 50.
Oko into the Turkish league.
Yeah,
Galatasaray at the 102.
Yeah.
Fenerbahce at the 99 points in the D second.
Sure.
It tells you how competitive the league is. So Oshe Samates almost 58-59 points, and then having this number of goals, 41 goals on Mashe. Emu 22. Etime scored by their 2 leading attackers, Ivan Osei-Usu and Baba Hamidou Issa. That is very, 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 instrumental. And then Makacho says, Liga. The only thing about me acclaiming for yourself is your home matches.
Okay.
And this particular season, Samates, Omar Rainy in most of the league, top 1 league spots, because of how they've been able to defend very well in their league home matches this season. Say House of Kohonoma or find it difficult to beat Samates. Say Asante Koto Kohonoma or find it difficult to beat Samates. Say Adriana call Samates home or find it difficult. Midiama Kohonoma or find it difficult. And even when they go Omoko away as well, these clubs now make boom would also find it difficult. So checking in their stats now. In their league home matches and Koma Bonobos, Ometimi accumulate to almost 48 points in this particular season, which is instrumental. So checking most of the clubs don't much league this year now. Basic rates home matches or it is all Chelsea, Mourinho edge league, in English Premiership way back, or Bafu front. You could clearly see some of the home matches. They're very difficult to lose home matches. Man City in about so many years, no one team lose home until Real Madrid echo breaking record in the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. So we'll check here. Every club piano or back hold and I say or stronghold piano will be your home matches. How you were able to strive for your home matches. No we are no could bargain for points. Either say 1 yard your crampono or be bargaining for just a point in a way. And I say ube strive say quite 3 points in the aba. And Osha open most of the clubs are omoko away omutimi performing very well. Samates saw performing home away. He was doing very well. The club was doing very well, and considerably. Omuye 5th best away performance this season in the league. It's in here the league now say the away clubs next share, away matches next share, and some matches best with defeat our honor. Meaning say in about last 15 matches I walk in a way the boss would see me a winning of 5. We lose 5, I draw 5. Okay. It tells you say even in a way, while that particular gamble decision is inconsistently, so about a match will be winning Ochina or be lose the next match or be draw. So that has been the inconsistent nature of Samatex. But then when you look closely with Nuruddin Abdullah, the kind of squad now even in the midfield, Obiet generating the impact in the Samatex team. Look at Emmanuel Kayeke. Boss, this season, open one particular top midfielder was performing at the highest rate. And what sounds what she say in a spans of most of these midfielders, many to many in the Premier League and I say in the Premiership. Emmanuel Kayeke actually say with him about 2,535 minutes this season at the other likes of Samatex. It tells you the standard of Emmanuel Kayeke. And then so percent midfield there be a perform consistent or consistency will be a crucial part of that midfielder the holding career. So this particular midfielder, with this player with about 4 goals with 2 assists away the Samatex as a midfielder, holding midfielder for Samatex. Near about Black Stars team, you look at person I benefited that are competing the midfield. At least celebrating Lam to credit the call Afcon when you be on board. Different Emmanuel Kayeke because or can the winning side of our Premiership or local club or Bobo and this season midfielder Bino when you're more playing minutes than Emmanuel Kayeke. So you could see say he's doing very well. Ocean Abdullah Nuruddin squad now. Even the substitute and I say was quality in depth. It is a Michael Epson Krakow All African Games bar. Or better say in about season November 5 goals, no some 2 assists. So in terms of say Evans Owusu say Evans Owusu Tenchen and as Evans Owusu Philip Okas will pray. Michael Epson will step in and then he will make sure so bit mama that number of goals now. And so the goals will clinch to 5 goals, one some or 2 assists. So clear you could see say in a squad of Samatex, almost squad in depth, they have the quality. So Michael Epson or your crowd. But then Bono All African Games now. Look at the kind of game or performance or the man that particular youth team now. It tells you the prospect, it tells you the future of Michael Epson. Then again, you talk about Enwa Dunya, the lonely goal, the man Samatex now. Even no mama. They said that goal. No, say before the start of the game, no. Now, so to talk Accra. So there was a match commissioner, no inspective. Pitches, no, who say the field is already done. So this game will actually carry on. But then, back into the second half, no. And now Emmanuel Mama that goal, no. And not only Emmanuel Mama this season, 4 goals with 1 assist. So collectively, all these special and as a key players in the setup of Samatex are doing very well. It tells you the squad in depth and how well Abdullah Nuruddin has paraded these quality players to face any other football clubs within the local league now. So I was here so with the coach, with the entire body. Me, I caught so many things against House of Folk, against Kotoko, Adriana Midiama, and they've made sure say Omitma retaining the league title. And last season, Midiama from the Western region, the J, and this season the league title, no, as for the Western Legacy. Me can't wait. No, Felix Ambana, or Shirano Health Center, or NS or Western region, OT, and Fanko. And a boss, Mamin Kumu. Kotoko nsensem no kakra
quick one na
I think say Kotoko eluzi na enra no tama mi wo mi gina tunso esreso na mi hu se Porcupine Warriors bas na twemo mu yedede na bas the see menim no boys yedede me ni agibeda no some kobo abrankes and a lot of staffs na you raise it from the point no but un say player no na say Dan Lada Bekasa say mentally he wasn't ready for actually play for Kotoko Enra game. No? So they needed to recall Frederick Asari from the Black Stars team to be in the post for Kotoko. And notwithstanding, boss, some catch us say, my weekends, me catch us say, Kotoko will have all that effect to win against Great Olympics. But say Kotoko, Emma, Accra House of Folk win on my winning, no, Ekayo Mode. No relentlessly, Omo say Omum push it forward. Na say Olympics be show mo enye me one because Olympics baby or dano. Olympics wants to retain points to retain into the league. Right now, no share house of folk, right now, no motivation be no because already no only be our better beam. But Accra Great Olympics, omu here point to person retaining to the league.
That's the point. I've got to go in a penalty. My own bottle today,
boss. Say hey, che.
Game no name worship.
See, young cancer be said. Me Yana don't want to go into the negative aspect of football, because a journalist. Our job is to come here and propagate the good gospel of our local league, and also interest. When things are not going on right, we should keep mute. But then, when things are not going on right, and then you are criticizing, it should be constructively. What I'm saying is, I've heard so many people saying, and I say. So many people in other different stations saying, Kotoko game, it was a fixed game. On what grounds, on what evidence do you have? If only that you can show the evidence, game was fixed. You bring the evidence, and then you now pass it out. I know that could if you watch Mr. Charlie, match na Kotoko ni Olympic only boy, a fixed man to munjina evidence. I mean, wuni referee na ko yesi, players na ko yesi, players na ko betting company na. Oh, you have the evidence, but then we say. The moment that we say the thing raw and then we make it look like it is a fixed game, it's a fixed game. Me, I wouldn't sit here to underrate the issue. Say you need to mean fixing game. Every matches na but even a brofokra fixing game. Jamu. Yeah, no dear. A brofokra fixing game. It bit me say you bit me fixing game. But on what grounds do I have the bekasa? And surely me Kotoko ni oli me in the weekends because say Kotoko emo mutinu yo mode. No omu win no munya against house of folk. Omu share oli. Na omu jeje omu so ya share house of folk. So they be there. And yeah, only for no many abre because omu here point. The next match is Accra House of Folk. And against Accra House of Folk, it will be a boot for boot decision.
They will survive. Results ni jina so be survive na survive.
Omu last game omu yenu dey full you. Yeah.
Ana wan kan so mo we.
Yeah, but but they say has about four. They say has about four.
And
then also only last game, dream sexy. Only last game, dream sexy. So the question to no points when you're against Kotoko, and then House of Folk to watch Nations FC. What I say? Last match, House of Folk between United. Only Kushia Dreams. Look at how the so only for Yembo Mabaso, evidence of Masha Kotoko now. Once the Kotoko for the Infinity to almost only 2 months. My machine, it drop back. Come on, I know Miss Dubai. Wait to Jacama. I mean, Yaji. Namakui. Oh, Namakui, Najan, Koya,
Whoa, big brother with us. Well, my coach see that on young Twasum for because weekend games of course so Ghana League Centers no na yenu komo Kuzira.
Yes.
Yambon komo kakre. League no ye call so boy my results from so more na buy. Ti yerem na yahwe.
Gabo
masisem yenu komo.
Kwepa ni say Besi nanse jesi baby ekono memenya Ghana Premier League no mem pese me ye ho analysis biem. Yes. Said you on person omobono no sa na also omobono. Because obetina say a tactical analysis say wo keka niema abum na obi decide say the ono pese ekọ ne bekọ dia. I mean o de hwe for weekend dia on. Unse Saturday high na metam ka say metiti results bi. Meditini mabini adi ani di achi di ebehwe. All of a sudden teams are Ghana Premier League no.
We we crama ehu adwuma na Mbappe officially Madrid for now announcing no. Jejo a player at the Real Madrid. Nti I will drop him Mbappe at so Madrid for no muzo mekuye. We must have Mbappe account. Jeje we are boss any of answer guti. One na mo fanaba. Mbappe
on first.
Was on first one into so open Madrid you know. Mbappe almost attack number 9
football. Number 9. Say we Ronaldo line ebia. So Ronaldo ba first season no. Na Raul 7.
Yeah.
ɛna Ronaldo bɛfa a 9 no no CR9 nti the following season Raul ja 7 no to na bɛfa ɛna Ronaldo Nazário the phenomenon so bae no who say 9 nation Morientes nti no obɛhyɛ 11 first season no nti second season Morientes score loan ɛna ɔbɛfa 9 nti no say no we no ɔba bɛhyɛ 9 no next season Modric bɛkɔ
no agene 10
Modric bɛkɔ no agene 10 no so
Mbappe
ɛkyerɛ di
Mbappe amu akwaba de ba Real Madrid ya mu akwaba de ba Madrid hey and then tincha video no so I show comunicado na official we communicate de ma wiase nyina so mato no we de obese wiase e tu nyina na to na ni age na ona Mbappe oh too much Mbappe very happy for him
next season Apola 16
so no be no ono obelidi age
Apola 16 next season yet ya o so sa be ka dura asem ya next season
Madrid
obi yes sign is you mu wi am ba be ka dura asem
Madrid no do I na adwin say obese o discipline club obi
next season be sa be ka dura asem biem next season be sa ka dura asem je nya hwe Madrid say o he baby a amanfo de o football na ekọ na Capo okọ na wo hwe Ghana ya football ne the way Niama City a anytime bia no oreho whenever you watch Ghana football unya baby to say even Tanzania unse so the ko Europa omo se eho de ye ntumi won but wo hwe enei said the Tanzania for ayi omo league no ama aya akono aya the kind of numbers a omunya o stadium unse omo league na last week na ba wi na Yanga je and a weekend na a omo cup final Azam ne Yanga and you look at the atmosphere a pure stadium honum and ne yatna ma ye ball na sinkia to the level say kotokone has a bar it me be a free gate kura na ye nya stadium ane nyama emre bi akane no kotokone has by 10 o'clock na stadium ayema that time no stadium no capacity na so che we o because na ye all sitter ni emfa season sisi munti stairs no oyetimi tina so nti no enipa 60,000 timi ko stadium on by 10 stadium ayema uko stadium 12 unya ba bi ntina fie ne hwe ball no TV so ene yenya man for mo mehwe all because of the way ayaya pese ye ball no ne ayaya ne sa fa results are over the weekend e pie na fa to TV no so ne hwe ade osha before say match ne beba so no obi be hia no aka cho say match we say ne beko and most definitely sa nebeko a car 3 matches and 4 matches to the end of the season no because him say Lions obe winning the matches na aka nyina indeed nam see there be mehwe Lions se magia dia che mahu Lions e wotakwa enrade ne see here 2 penalties first penalty say second penalty by eventually Lions ko share wotakwa enra menam was stadium hobi enkomo ekoso nyanze enye ne benam yesumu oli akọ eni oli ye nsho oli ono no de se house hye no obekọ de obema house hye na na akọ de ya fine eno de ono anasem asa agro asa wo hwe sini hwe mukwala penalty bi oboy penalty bi pa mukwala boy hard luck and make us say me I'm not saying say obi abo fix match because from Friday ben nyina no say games ni nyina ye ka ho asem has ni nations amanfo aka bi ene ho niema but see e be ye ball ni saa yenkoso ni enya ni saa the end of the day na ebeboa yen because as a ball ni ahihye ne dem ene ye to no say dame
to ojiri say bibi koma
oh senior the weekend all of a sudden away teams ni nyina anya ahoden teams na we na that form no all of a sudden no mu nyina anya ahoden we ni away matches asa yenya yi wo kroma asa o ball ye di akire nya ne o
se ono afi na wo hu sem bia o we nti wo ye
Ghana Premier League na afi no wa so na me say se de pese ye ball no de yenkoso ne yenya ne saa enu nti na ne ye ball no sinkia na esinki no enu nti na ebi a one of bi ebenya team ba ko no qualify for group stage of CAF competition bi ni enya one team bi no qualify for boss semi final 9-day wonder bi ni adwan ye say o ye ball ne ye ene Ghana Premier League obi ntumi nya dise has ebo 16 club league okrum ha 16 club league no onya 78 points 16 club na 90 points in total onya 78 utifiri ma say auto 12 points pe ne guye o enne ye bo how many clubs 18 clubs who win matches ni 102 points ye ntumi nya team ba ko a obetumi nya 80 points impo 70 points impo aedin so obetumi anya bi and we are here celebrating ye ni age league ayebo bia ho odin woni fie ti de war we kura no look at the number of points we benya dia we enne wanya minimum points do be 43 unya 43 points abewe e wo league win because obia we ni woni fie and that is not a league but league no all of a sudden ye be kwa wie ye away teams enya ahoden e hye wa away omu ni ahoden wo obia nya ahoden e hye ye hye so a the opri go king so be born hat-trick ni ade na omu de age wo de ye nkoso ni enya nsa me there's one thing at the biano me kai ketokraku one ne nkofo omu ben no oba power no game changer unse oba power the first campaign there me I was one of the campaigners me support on the year campaign man no because that time no o man no ni o mo prende I felt he was the best because offer George Free me I always say they say George Free no ni nothing new or dey ba won ni anything any blueprint papa bia it was all about oh ye na edibo na chi ache ye na enimu Fantino ni Adamfo ne Isa Hayatu ne sa anyama no am say masa sawo na unimu Fantino wa eye say you vice president of the FA meminim Infantino but na ye to abama me number GFA president number tina so am friend Fantino obefa because Ghana FA president na frɛ no endinya se me na menimu Fantino sem ofa ketokraku manifesto a it covered almost everything bibia na uhia to build Ghana football biano ketokraku my solutions entino so kan the manifesto na din that say game changer was igniting passion creating wealth for all but oba enyem say what me ignite passion nana and the answer is obviously no. Our game is dying every day but we seem not to care ena ye dey to ne dame chinchina ase wo say we mu kam e wo say we stay ne sa nyama no me Saturday we ye mu hye me papa enya matches no but me kwatan say me hwe DSTV no when games na a Champions League final no me tell say me ye mu hye me because unim Capo so wahwa and it's not just ansha say Saturday we from Champions League near ball group stages we knockout stages no so okwatena baby a ebi yeah per public place ball ne hwe no omo go ndodo na so ye nkwada aside say ye ages no youth ne ehwe Champions League no enkwada nkete no 6 years 5 years ne 7 years 8 years for no omo nyina to hwe Champions League ne bi and you know what are they doing? They are developing love and taste for the foreign game and tisa nkwada no ebeduru baabi no de ma Ghana football no I am hihye nsa awom no ebeduru baabi no omo no banyina ba no ne love no enu for any Ghanaian club o eye Chelsea ne Madrid mo an obe support okay and you know on my stadium yeah no when we were growing up no can me say you feel da bia no o pese we ye good said ye suma wa na ko say be ya on Sunday se kotoko bo hom nko ade a ubenya kwanya me edo ayede edi akira ko stadium bia kwa ko hwebi enti ubenya dobi for the Ghanaian game ye musi ehun say o de line opa me ma this exercise here just pick your cameras net to see the streets of kasi heya bisa say uf jio bia randomly o support team bay randomly penpa 5
about
abrofo de nko a ansa na obusa say Ghana ha wabo team din ba de obo Ghana ha na oboni team din no ka chen say almost 5 players omo boni team ne nkyerɛw so obetimi abo a kyerɛw and the FA seem not to care ena ye nyina no ye ndoni mema ye ntina wo ma de ne nyimu ansa wo atiyanko de we omo ye niam no but mame mo Samatex abaso eno de Samatex it deserve every product bia omo story no enye different from the buyer for Leverkusen aye Bundesliga just that e bia Leverkusen are beating but Samatex nso ade na waye no it is worth mentioning I was say ye can ye bomb abaso eton omo story na ma man 40 because this is a football club from 1996 or Mote club no Division 1 wo pe team ba kwa wa bo ha chepa wo Samatex last season munya kwanya e de ebae and at this time omatimi ba beji league and ye mo team president no nzenchirema baso ene Edmond Akamo mu po ayamba mo handle team no ye mo mu nyina baso oma ya ade because for a small club like Samatex and omo bae na no clearly to say they were serious. Look at Comfast so your stadium oma your ankasa I mean mini stadium kama a mu sia kan ho no mo kwa facilities bibia no edida na kwam said your mufa so show mu players ene ho niema and they are doing a lot of stuff and ya mo ma baso for adwuma o ma ye we no going forward mem ye 9-day wonder they should continue
no omunye
na say ombetimi kwa na there ya ne say Champions League no omuntimi more Samurai Boy the people of Samurai Boy enya Champions League also mo ediba ida Cape Coast anabia Kumasi or Accra no mugwa bebo eno na ye the only thing ye but maybe ombetimi akota kwa say no you ombebie TNA no enti no ben ombetimi akọ honom ye mo mabaso o ma ya ke Emmanuel Oseusumo ne ade miankasa amso miaminipa Seydou Abubakar I mean Samatex they are a very good club because
yemo mabaso yankwa
mabaso players pra omo show mo but the way almost a treaty, you know, and all those, I mean, they are doing well. Professionalism, BBA, Jumantino, Samatex, and a teacher mamu. What I say,
Samatex, Yamoma Basumaya, Diama, Falig in the Kama 0506977695. Wait, my Frabana, Wababe, Shewadri, and the day na Bibian Swetimiako Kamapa. Na you said the new Abisiako. Siama said that Mukwala penalty should have not stand. About 5 players encroached the box before he kicked the ball. The FA should investigate that match. Two first Siama message or they Abba and Onobi or ball no was players movie and Zan. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Capo.
Yes, sir. We didn't be back as every. Kumu Janaso.
Capo Benzema ni asante mampo ni dama.
Benzema into was.
Capo de Supremo. Capo member of the clear baso. Babo Jumapa. Okay. Capo. I remember doing Omaya de Ebo Magoso. It's a team, a big team. Barcelona almost so. So they Madrid ACM we let's see Omako say the Barcelona game the Buza game there. Omo money me goes here because the one who number of goals no na the point the fuko so we Barcelona in team last your mama she Capo so mo no
okay yeah that's Benzema. Thank you very much. 0506977695 0506977695. Yenshena Yemfa Fufro. Hello, good evening. Well, MC Yenya will be Yenshena Fi Yendi and Komokaka 0506977695. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, boss. Good evening, Akazefi.
Hello, good evening.
Also, we didn't maybe Akazefi. Into you, Magati. Well, I'm saying, Uchi radio, say TV, no, offer out now a telephone, as a big delay, as I check. Chi Michelle offer me TV and a radio, no. Yam Fafufro, now about what telephone, no, say a bit to me a content, yes, Shemo. Offer now TV and hello, good evening.
Hello.
Boss, we didn't be Akazefi. But don't say. Well, that's it. Thank you very much. And for now, you to us 0506977695. Na Yamonkomo. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good morning. Good evening.
Boss, Yenti Odin maybe Akazefi.
I am very poor and Akazefi correct you.
Pogba, into you.
I got the better man than my family. The Bob Crusader, but Crusader, my uniform, Ezra TV, and no more than Anopa. area medical team and class and ever called my yako. But look out sorry and the Canada. Because of Ghana football, because of Ghana football in the Omoya and the Bibia Jumana. La you die. And it said Omoya and another catcher and you're keen on Yako.
Okay.
But you're Liverpool fan. To be a fan, you have a couple. Because my food was a crack. And it's after the moment you answer, and you are probably already a million for some boy in a year.
Okay. That's it. Liverpool for me. And the slaughter we do mobile boy Juma de Amalipu 0506977695 0506977695. Hello, good evening.
Hello, Capo de Supremo.
Yes, sir. Boss, yenti odi me bia kase free.
Did now I see me patch me at this book PSC. The kase free crew from CPC class here.
Okay, boss.
Did Capo, Mama Basso, them. Yango Ponsham, no man will cherry so. I'm finding my mother and
okay.
Babu, you become a medal spoke players Nazi, and you're playing for me to Yamuya, Danaman Diana, a boy. Now, Kabu, and you may be too much like a travel roof. I don't know, something fun, I boy. You be kind. We share Sabista, teaching Villa no see pitch as one of Canon. One of one of you on Emma.
Okay. You afford the baby. I saw you more about
Anna, the Tosum, you know, Vinicius go now or share. Who are you great to be an hour? Yeah, that's what put down the Bema. And what in the factory, so just no bully, awesome, yeah. That's the basically a Oswa and also very well to go with the Madana.
Celebrations need them rather home.
And the couple of Munia came at concentrate some more once a while. Don't also to know why. That's what
okay, Mr. Vedas. Vinicius Neniajin was celebrated, but celebration the rather home. Where celebration be na FIFA team Chuason and I say Rofa. A Tiao Mumran Kwandia. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Boss, we didn't be back as every.
I'm a free Takwa, the place called AP upon the family Kusijo.
Okay, boss, ain't you?
Yo, Capo de Supremo, man. Good evening.
Good evening, boss.
Indiaboko.
Boss, ain't you?
The other person that said, Ghana Legno, in the Takra. Because, okay, Asante Kotoko, the which Yako. Asante in Asante in the moon in Mumachi. That's a Muslim Olympic ball. That much, yeah. I call it to a be with no, that much you be and call you. Because Mukwala who go king. Who contest will go king. That's a what you call boss up on it here. Class 6 you call it here. Now we say, Uma Olympics are check or Tokoda has you no have the shape Olympics.
Okay.
Has the show Olympics. So all that Kotokobe will say, why papa and answer why body. And it's not nice. I'm a Ghana Legno, and yeah, a corner. Because we buy only 1-2. Only remember the players in the animal more motivation with the Bonina players there 5 would be. About a dear, Kate also money on a young guy. Also money 90 on us and Yamano or Blaster who are close to a league. And yet, corruption is everywhere. It's not nice. Also, me guys started a Magana League in Yakono or Kebi.
Okay.
That's a shit man.
But I say, boss.
You do my boy, you my himself.
But I say, senior. The Alpha for 0506977695 and Faka Cranche, a baby wait for news at 6. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Boss, good evening. We didn't maybe a Kazefri. Okay, into your boss.
But you have me say, oh,
well, will I no munye Jinaye Kakrani into you?
Abeloa. Whenever I
okay. I always have coaches now, ain't you? Abeloa, coach now, friend, no, it's you. See, I'm ready anymore, my friend, and I say, ever continue until and also your question. 0506977695 0506977695 Mame Fakakra be 12 bi na fi answers na news emra. Hello, good evening.
Hello,
boss, we didn't be akasa free.
Good evening.
We didn't be akasa free near into dental.
Hello,
boss, also we didn't be akasa free. Fafu from me, but you're ready. Oba na all over TV set no volume no na yedim komo. Hello, good evening. Okay, yenhwe na enche na fi edisi na news so about Oba na tente. Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
But you didn't be akasa free.
Me be kasa free Pama boy.
Okay.
Your friend Nana time.
Nana into
the book of Papa Sopa, Capo de Supremo.
Ejuma da se.
Nyamu po ensure. Na ade ba de kan say, Ghana Premier League na die. Asase na me kan say Samates. E kwa bia so le league no. Because you share plan Ukraine na. Me hu mi aramu le gele wo. Also to be hu mi ati abe share hanamoda. Because last week na we can say the game is so again you be share no.
Yeah.
Empire so aje leg no if you boy club so why dey so boy dey say high dey ji ni wa
eno ano ba ni aje ni abum eno Samates for no money league winners say umu etimi aje the league isu umu na so Ghana Premier League 2023-2024 men for last caller na fi MPV for news at 6. Hali last caller, good evening. We didn't maybe akase free
Capo
Nkoko. Okay, enti boss
Capo, mame mo abaso na me ntia o chiefo na bijafo nyina.
Okay.
Capo, kotokoni hat. Obi omunkoso mbo bra na ombo na omumienu na egu Ghana football no. Because e bra omu boy, no mde nkokwasa na yeta kotokoni azie, enya de omeko relegation, e na sei. Omunko other countries living cover. Big clubs go omo relegation. No mkoso aye sei, o min kase bia sei. It be a next year, and nothing next year, that's a bad way ya ombo omienu, omeko relegation. Then you born on the way. Those days, I want to say, born will be a woman. Most of them talk a woman. Let the move about Broadway, we'll lose soon. Now we are really no better than young couple. Let's say it's than 9 10 now. They're not for one for any. The best of almost not near my employee on your way at that time. Oh, Ghana, see. And now, I'm the to the young more about.
Okay.
Because.
Well, thank you very much. MC line I drop. I'm Reno Cross. We are sorry. Na news at 6 me about can news here about boss lady and the KW about me the Capo de Supremo big brother and APSPORTS Crusader and Kafilipo by production or AED and Sam and a branch here friends at Dembaba and you Oracle about more boy Joanna Kwame directly. Now me adu much na about 6 news at 6 am the Kumo ya crowd.